Welcome to a very sunny Isle of Man and to the second round of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. It is the Manx National Rally and we have an all-star cast here to give you 2 days of properly thrilling entertainment on some iconic lanes, and the Paul Woodford Bingo is underway already. The cars are in the first stage of the day. They've done a shakedown stage, which was a couple of miles worth of the stage that we'll see later in the event, the Kerristal stage, and the crews are reporting that it is very, very fast out there, and there'll be no excuses given the beautiful weather we've had. And you wouldn't look at those skies, would you, and think, wow, everyone had trouble getting to the island yesterday. But we did. Everybody had trouble getting here, and it was just one of those days full of adventure, and we'll be talking about that for a long time to come, as I hope we will, the action on the stages this weekend, because the Manx Rally is the maker and the breaker of legends. It has been over the years, and we've got quite a few of those legends joining us here. No less than 4 works rally drivers and co-drivers, and you see our reigning Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally champions, Callum Black, Jack Morton into view. You can see how dusty it is in that Pallets Connections Rally 2 Fiesta, just how dusty it is in this first stage of today. This is Paul Varsh. It is a 3.48 mile blast. It's the first stage. It's a bit of an ease into what's to come. Paul Morris, our championship coordinator, if he was in the rally, would be our 5th works driver or co-driver. And actually, I want you guys to try and have a look at the entry. And I set this challenge for Paul Morris and Paul Wakely yesterday, and producer Wayne, actually. There are 4 X-Works. You might be able to spot more, but we've spotted 4 X-Works drivers / co-drivers on the entry this weekend, 4 in total. See if you can spot them, put it in the comments, and we'll come back to that shortly. But Mr. Morris, this is a formidable rally, and we've already been hearing from the crews back after the shakedown at the grandstand in Douglas that it is really fast out there, and these conditions just make it even faster.
Yeah, it's going to be a long, hard and fast rally. Some tricky stages, with some very fast roads as well, so looking forward to it.
So we've got 22 miles in the first leg of the event this morning, another 38 miles over 4 and 5 stages respectively this afternoon. Then leg 3 tomorrow, the big one, 66 miles, 6 stages of action. That gives us 15 stages, 130 miles altogether, making up this year's Manx National Rally. Callum and Jack into the finish here after this short first stage. And the tyre flailing on that Rally 2 Fiesta. They're going to pull over and they're going to change that tyre. We won't know yet. We'll have a quick chat. We'll have a quick chat to our crews at the end of the second stage. Callum's pulled just out of range of our camera, so we can't get a word right now. And to be honest, I'm not sure he wants to talk to us. So there's a bit of damage on the front wing as well. It does look like that he's maybe caught something. Yeah, there's a bit of damage on the front wing of that Rally 2 Fiesta, so it does look like they've perhaps caught something in this short first stage. Not an ideal start, but they're at the end of the stage, and it's a short one. Not much damage done to the tyres, and the car looks good to go after they've changed that tyre. Reigning champions then coming here, having had a difficult opening round. It was difficult for many people, wasn't it? Legend Fires Northwest stages to open the billing in the 2024 Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, but our reigning champions Callum Black, Jack Mawson went off and managed to get themselves back into the rally, having actually cobbled together a fix, in a manner of speaking, by the side of the stage, or by the side of the road actually, after the stage. But that left them 10th place in the championship standings in the year that they defend their Asphalt Rally Championship title. They need a good result here, and they certainly got one last year, didn't they? First overall on the Manx National for Callum and Jack in 2023. To remind you, this year's event, once again, counts as 2 point scoring rounds for our crews. So that means there's double the points on offer, but it also means that if retirement befalls any of our crews on the first day of competition, they can come out for the second day, which is effectively round 3 of this year's championship. Finish. We haven't. When we get you them, you can follow the live results as well. And we will bring you reaction from our crews at the end of the second stage. So 15 cars in, we'll end up with 30-second intervals as James Williams and Ross Whittock come through the end of the stage. We'll end up with 30-second intervals for crews joining this stage, stage 1 and 2, through Paul Varsh, running straight after one another. So we'll be coming thick and fast through the finish as we get reaction from our crews. After stage 2, we'll do a similar setup for stage 6 and 7, and we've got our camera down. This is on the southern tip of the, it's about 30 miles by 10 miles, isn't it, the Isle of Man. This is the southern tip, just a little bit west of Castletown. This first stage of the day goes round Balladall, and indeed the stage this afternoon that is very similar to this, doesn't quite make it as far as we are. The finish here is called Balladall. Neil Roskell, Dyer Roberts cleared the stage with no issues, coming here second overall in the championship standings. And they came second overall last year on the Manx as well, of course, here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. Interestingly, James Williams, Ross Whittock in that orange amplifiers Hyundai Rally 2 are the only crew opting to still run with the 32mm restrictor, running 2 homologated regs on that car. The rest of our crews switching to the 34mm restrictor, and with it the B15 class. So the cars will run at 1 minute intervals for the first 15 through this stage, running in correct seeded order. Live results. Thank you, Donna. James Williams, Ross Whittock, then fastest so far through the stage in that Hyundai i20N Rally 2. It's only 4.5 ahead of Mark Kelly and Will Atkins, who just cleared the finish here in the Skoda Fabia R5. And Callum Black, Jack Morton, just 2.9 back, so that puncture not impacting their stage time too much. We'll find out after the second stage just where and how that occurred. But if you are just tuning in, welcome to special stage live coverage of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. It is round 2. It is the Manx National Rally, the first of 2 days of competition and 2 separate events here on the Isle of Man. The weather is glorious. The stages are fast. In fact, talking to a few of the competitors this morning, they were worried they were going to be sat on the rev limiter for a little too long. James Williams, one of those drivers, worried about how long he was going to be sat on the long straight, something a kilometre or so long. So, at the moment, Neil Roskell dropping in just behind, 3.3 behind, in fact, Callum Black and Jack Morton. Rallies.info is where you need to be for your live results, and we will bring you, as I say, an update as we go through the day. Make sure you tune in to the championship page for any updates. Our 2022 champion Steve Wood, Kenny Hull, 0.1 of a second back from Neil Roskell and Di Roberts through this opening stage of the day. Just to remind you, our crews did a shakedown just before this. 10 o'clock they started the shakedown before they headed over here for the first start of the day. A quick trip back to the grandstand in between times. And that shakedown just gave them a taste of what was to come, not only because it was the first part of the Kerrisdale stage that you will see on the second leg this afternoon of the rally. It is very reflective of the types of stages, the fast, challenging lanes that we've come to love about the Manx Rally. James Williams, Ross Whittock, then in the year where they throw it all on red. They are full-time rallying in 2024. They do a 3-minute 12 through this stage, a 3-minute 16 for Mark Kelly and Will Atkins. Many people chatting this morning around the service area, tipping Mark Kelly and Will Atkins for a big, big result here this weekend. Steve Simpson, Mark Leinster have been using that Fiesta Rally 2 to hit this full potential. Let's see what happens when the time drops through. Those brakes though smell hot. They've dropped into 6th place at the moment. Steve Simpson, Mark Leinster in 6th as things stand. Hearing the reason for Callum Black's puncture was a don't cut, which he decided to cut. Bravery will get you a long way in this sport, but it can also go the other way very quickly. Callum and Jack will have been, or will count themselves, I suspect, lucky to have got through that unscathed. So the positions as things stand then here on the Manx National Rally, if you're just joining us. 1 stage complete for these crews. James Williams, Ross Whittock lead the way by 4.5 seconds from Mark Kelly and Will Atkins in the Skoda Fabia R5, chasing down that Hyundai i20N Rally 2. Callum Black, Jack Morton in 3rd place, despite taking a cut where they really shouldn't have, causing a bit of damage to the Rally 2 Palace Connections car and taking a tyre out at the same time, having to change that at the end of the stage here. Very little damage done, very little impact on their stage times through such a short stage. They'll be thanking their lucky stars on that one. Neil Roskell, Di Roberts, runner-up in the championship last season, of course, dropping into 4th place, just 3.3 behind. Good pace from them. Steve Wood, Kenny Hull in the Citroen C3 Rally 2, then 0.1 of a second behind Roskell. The chase on. The red mist down for the second running of the stage, which runs back to back. They'll be straight into the stage again. After 15 cars, we'll start to get the front running crews back through at the end of the stage. John Stone, Laura Marshall in the Polo R5 and Legend Fires car, 3.1 second behind former champions, 2022 champions Steve Wood, Kenny Holt, Steve Simpson, Mark Lannister. I told you they were using the brakes, really using the brakes through that stage. The car stank, it was very hot. 0.6 of a second back from the Legend Flyers Polo in the Tudor Glass Rally 2 Fiesta. Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg will just be feeling their way into this one, but I say that. They're in 8th place and just 0.5 of a second back from Steve Simpson and Mark Lannister, and therefore just over a second back from the Legend Flyers Polo in 6th place. Really, really hot pace, as well as hot weather here in the top 10 leaderboard so far, as we see Wayne Sisson through the stage. Hendry alongside in the shiny Mitsubishi Evo 10 this weekend. Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg, to remind you, had a big accident on those bumps here last year, and will just be a little tentative, shall we say. Talking to Hugh this morning, in fact, Beth, his lovely other half, was in the service area and just keeping a watchful eye, as might she should, this weekend. The Baldwins is where that happened, and the last stage of the weekend, the very last stage of the rally, is something for Hugh to look forward to. Hugh and Rob will be taking it a little bit steady through those bumps this time, just to keep that Fiesta Rally 2 on the road, hopefully, and get their championship campaign on track as well. They come here just outside the top 10 in terms of the points standings. It's no real indicator at this stage. We'll have a much better feel for the narrative starting to build in the championship after this weekend, because we will then have effectively had, or technically had, 3 rounds for the Manx National Champions. 2 rounds if you missed me mentioning that earlier. Simon Bowen, Craig Simkis through the stage then. 5th in the point standings at the moment after the pretty challenging event all round, wasn't it? The Legend Flyers Northwest stages. There was a nice feel in the service area this morning. It felt very relaxed, actually, for a Manx National, given the 130 miles, 15 grueling stages. I'll keep saying that because they really are. They're fast, and there's very little excuse or margin for error out there this weekend for those pushing for big positions. The Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, which of course is our narrative this weekend, mixing ranks with the Manx Rally Championship, the Mini Rally Challenge, and the British Historic Rally Championship as well. And we've got some all-star cast members out this weekend. A fast time from Darren Atkinson through that stage. Let's see where he drops in the leaderboard. Matthew Daniels alongside. Darren and Matty were looking forward to this one. Come here with a class lead as far as the championship is concerned in B13 in that Haldane Fisher Escort, but also 9th in the overall standings after that opening round. That drops Darren Atkinson into 6th place overall. Just 0.5 of a second behind Simon Bowen and Craig Simkis in the Fiesta S2000 Turbo, and the brutal noise that you hear just here at the finish where we're based in the studio van was Will Hill, with Richard Crozier back alongside in the Fiesta Rally 3 in that Hills Ford car. Noisy 1.5 litre Fiesta, making far more noise than it looks like it should. They come in 7th in the overall championship, and of course took a podium in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship last year. They'll be ones to watch here. They had that interesting challenge with the Fiesta Rally 3, didn't they, on the Manx National last year, where the brakes were fading through the weekend and they couldn't get brake parts for love nor money. Okay, our cars are in, our leading cars are in for the second run. So you're going to see the rest of the entry split with our front-running protagonists at 30-second intervals. And it's going to be fast through this second running. At the moment, the time to beat through this first stage was a 3:12 for James Williams and Ross Whittock. They lead the way in the orange amplifiers Hyundai Rally 2. Mark Kelly, Will Atkins. A strong opening performance from them in the Skoda Fabia R5. Just under 3.5 miles, 3.48 miles this opening Paul Varsh stage. We're on the south of the island. Steve Allman-Smith, Simon Jones making their way through the finish here. Paul Morris, what's the latest?
Darren Atkinson's done a good time, and they reckon he screwed up the last head on that. So
right into the so a bit of logistics at the end of the stage here. We've managed to find ourselves a decent spot where we should get some reaction from most of our crews, of course. The other one will need to dash to the next stage. We're just waiting for the first of our joint runners. You can see the action from the south of the island, right down on the bottom tip on the coastal part of the island. A lovely part just down from Castletown, which of course used to host a stage in the Manx International. We miss the town centre stages of Port Erin and Peel and places like that here in the National these days, but the lanes, don't get me wrong, that we have been treated to in the last few years give us everything we've come to love about the Manx. James, that's how you do it. Marker laid down.
Yeah, good start to be fair. I think we're going to struggle a little bit on the longer straights and some of the stages, but I had a good feeling in the car to start with, and that's what it's all about, start a rally.
I mentioned that earlier because you were worried about how long you were going to spend on a limiter. It's not often you get to say that.
Yeah, it was a bit of limiter in there, which was surprising, but there's much longer straights in this rally, so we'll see. But no, just really enjoying it. The weather's brilliant and the car's working nice.
We said it at the first round, but you've thrown it all on red this year. It's got to count.
It does have to count. We've got to make a mark of it, so we're going to go for it.
James Williams is looking very, very happy and very confident inside that orange amplifiers Hyundai i20N Rally 2. Callum Black, Jack Morton into the finish here. Ever the rally driver. Callum, don't cut.
No, stupid mistake. I just so fast in this car and I just lost concentration for a little bit. So.
But short stage, it was near the end and you got through it with little damage limitation.
Steering is the biggest issue, to be honest. I'm driving around like that.
Callum, you can see a little stressed and the smoke coming off the driver's side front brake there, so a bit of damage done to that car, possibly to the steering. Callum doesn't feel very confident in it. We haven't got the times in front of me at the moment, but I will give you an update as soon as we finish with a few of these reactions from the stage end. Neil is fast out there, but you're on the pace.
Yeah, we're off it at the moment. I'm just struggling with the setup of the car. It's just not right for me. I can't commit on the fast stuff, but we'll get there.
Well, if you think you're off the pace now, we're looking forward to seeing what you do later.
Oh yeah, we'll keep coming.
He's going to keep going and looking at his times through the first stage. As I say, if he thinks he's off the pace now, just you wait. So Callum and Jack did look very stressed in that car. Callum took a cut through the first stage. Not the ideal start to the day. The damage to the car very evident. They've stopped at the road just to have a look at it because that smoke coming out there on the phone, trying to get plans together for when they get back to service, no doubt, to get that car sorted out. But they are showing in second place in the Fiesta Rally 2. So I said to Callum, it wasn't bad damage limitation given the adventure they'd had through that first stage, and it isn't, is it? James Williams, Ross Whittock still leading the way. You saw how confident James looked inside that Hyundai, and well, he might, because as we always say, but no more so than on a two-round counting two-day rally such as the Manx National. There is a long way to go. Pick your rally cliche, but you don't want to peak too soon. But James Williams, Ross Whittock, in all manner of ways, are peaking right now. Fits very nicely and poetically with the amplifier sponsorship, doesn't it? We might do that one later in the weekend. I'm sure James will enjoy that. Neil Roskell, Di Roberts then. Don't think we're on the pace. And you saw, hopefully, Neil's reaction. Didn't look very happy with himself, did he? But I'll tell you what, at this stage, he's 10.6 seconds off the rally lead. I can see why he thinks he's not quite on the pace, but I can also see why there's a lot of cause for positivity inside that ND Civils Rally 2 Fiesta at this stage. Yeah, Neil did a 3:19, taking 4 seconds, well, just under 4 seconds out of his own time from the first stage through that second run. Couldn't commit to the long, fast stuff, but at the same time, there is just looking at the stage times, did a 3:19, 7 seconds slower than Williams and Whittock through the first stage. James took 1.4 seconds out of his own time in the second running of this stage. Not often we get a back-to-back stage, so in the Asphalt Championship to be able to directly compare progress, but we've been able to do that through that one. But Callum and Jack clawing back to within a second of our rally leaders through that stage, so you've got to hand it to Callum. We know he's quick, it's why he comes here as the title holder, defending his Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. Brad Cole, Dan Petrie into the finish of the stage. Get a quick word. Car's pulling over. Brad, you happy?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pleased to get the first one out of the way. Yes, it's been a long road to get here, so we're pleased to get the first one out of the way.
It's hot here, isn't it? It's going to be hard work.
It's going to be a long, tough rally, so let's get amongst it.
Let's get amongst it. Mark Kelly at the moment. It definitely.
This one was a little bit untidy, but better than 4 quid.
The first two. To get off. Get a quick word with Q. Any issues?
Yeah, we're a big problem on the shakedown. The car's just really flat. We're not sure what was wrong. Done some work in the service prior to coming out to the first stage. Still had a big flat spot at the start, low down in the rev range. Then it came in, so we were hampered with that on that first run. But then that last stage, 7 seconds quicker, 2.5, whatever it is. So it seems to be clear now. So
Whatever the gremlins were, you're ironing them out.
We'll see what the next one brings.
Bit of confidence perhaps as well, because you've come here after what happened last year.
That's it, yeah, no, we're just going to get round.
You've got to respect these lanes.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely.
Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg, having that accident through the first stage. Through the first running last year. Mark back alongside Steve. You have been working these brakes hard, sir. It smells really hot.
They feel hot, the brakes and the tyres. Yeah, we're good. two clean runs there, so can't ask for no more on the start, so super.
Yeah. What's to come? Are you on for a big push, or are you just going to feel your way in this morning? Long way to go.
A long way to go, there's 2 days, so feel our way in this morning, see if we can get a bit of a push later on, and then see what happens for tomorrow.
It seems 5 minutes ago, it's a lot longer than that Steve Simpson was flinging the Works S12B Impreza through these stages here on the Manx in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. As I say, it was a lot longer ago than it feels. But here he is in the Rally 2 Fiesta. John Stone put a good time in and took a big chunk of time out of his own time through the second stage. Not often we get a back-to-back comparison in this championship with these stages, but that's a good way of easing yourself in.
Brilliant. We got a bit wild on that last run then, but yeah, it's good. Nice to settle in. And
that's fine. People watching at home like wild.
Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good.
Legend Fire's team are happy. John and Laura looking for a strong result here. We used to joke back in the past, we've often joked with John that he takes a bit of a while to get up to speed. Wayne, looks to be going well for you out there so far.
Seems all right, yeah. Who knows?
Short, sharp stage to ease us in. I know everybody just sort of being very cautious about what they say at the end of a short one like this.
Yeah, just getting back into it, so it's a long rally.
It is a long rally. We'll allow a few comments about how long the rally is, won't we? 130 miles, 15 stages. If you just tuned in, this is action from round 2 of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. We'll speak to our drivers the second time through, so those drivers coming through on the 30-second mark at the moment through their first stage. We'll catch up with them on the second time through, so don't worry, wondering why we're missing a few out as we go. But you are tuned in to live coverage, and we're going to be live right through the afternoon. The broadcast schedule escapes me as I talk now, but it is on the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship social media as well. If I flick back to the overall results, which you can do as well to follow the results as they come through. We'll catch our drivers on the second run through the stage. Richard, and we'll have a quick catch up with Paul for times. But Darren Atkinson was putting in some quick times. He was lying coming into this 5th overall. Well, I know that you should really keep your eyes on the B13 prize, but the overall prize can't escape you when you're putting in times like that.
Are they good times, them?
I think you know that was fast.
Well, that was faster. The first stage, we made a bit of a blunder, which is unusual, and we just was... just
a blunder, yet an extremely fast time that dropped you right into the middle of the top 10, and it's a fast top 10.
Very good, yeah. So that was a better time. My mate Richard was just in front of me, I could just see him. So yeah, it's good.
Darren is happy. Didn't quite know what the time was, but as I pointed out to him, he knew that was fast. You know when you've done a fast time, and he's got a big grin on his face as he leaves there with a thumbs up through the window. There's a good feel this morning, 2 stages in. Hopefully Paul Morris is mentioning to our drivers that we're talking to them on the second run through the stage, letting them get back into the stage for the second run, and then we will speak to them. Simon, the weather's hot, and you know what? The pace is hot there as well, but you're hanging in there. The pace is good.
Hanging on the skin of my teeth. Doing all right, yeah. It's fast. Yeah. Fast. On the limit of this, that's over 130 mile an hour, that.
That's exciting, isn't it?
I will like it. It is.
So we've had wild used to describe this stages so far. Have you been wild in there?
You can't be wild, because if you clip something, that's you with a puncture, especially around the coast road, you know, it's so nadger around there. We clipped something in there, but I don't think we've got a puncture, luckily, so fingers crossed. But then
there was a time that we wouldn't have got such a sensible answer out of Simon. Craig's obviously been having a word and keeping me in check so early on into the rally. Good to see Mike English through. We'll get Will Hill after coming through for his second run through. Just wait for Will in the Rally 3 Fiesta with Richard Crozier alongside, the man who guided him to such an impressive overall championship finish in 2023 here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship in that Hills Ford Fiesta. The team behind the Brooklyn Fords back in the day with Gwyneth Evans and, of course, the legendary Phil Collins. And this time last year when we were speaking to you, you were nursing all kinds of problems, just trying to get the car through. I take it you're a bit more prepared this year with bits.
We have got a few spares. We're hoping we don't need them, but we've got our eyes on things at the moment.
To be fair, you didn't need them last year in the end, but it was just a mind game, wasn't it, trying to nurse it through?
Absolutely, yeah.
Enough of last year. How did that go? Because the times are looking good.
It's not a stage that suits us. It's too many straights on the limiter 2 or 3 times there, so we just run out of speed in there. So we want to get in the lanes, and hopefully we'll find some of it back now.
So basically doing as much as you can.
Doing what we can, but we've got to keep going.
Keep going. That's the word. Quite a few of our drivers reporting. That damage isn't from today, is it?
No, that's from last week. Well, I good enough run. Hey, back tires was going off in that last run there, but they're just too warm, you know. But we're still here. We're happy enough.
Happy enough. Still here. The damage done in Hillabin Killarney last week. For Damien Turner and Aidan Gallagher. It's fast out there, isn't it?
Oh, you? Ooh, yes. Yeah, bit of a wake-up call. It's fast. Yeah, it's a nice small one to get into it, to be honest. Yeah, it's fast. It's good.
Have you really stretched the legs in there? Short stage, but very fast.
Yeah, well, it's hard really because we didn't really have much time to warm anything up before the stage because we were queuing for a while. It's a bit sketchy to start and then time to push in the second half. But keep going is the main thing.
There we go. A lot of keep goings and picture of the kids on the dashboard just reminding him. Got to bring it back in one piece. Steve, you've got a big smile on your face after 2 runs through that first stage.
Yeah, it's just good to be out. Yeah, stages are good. So enjoying it.
130 miles in total. You've done about 6 of them, just over 6 of them there. That's still a long way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm roasting already.
What's the plan? Flat out or ease yourself in? Is that worthy of?
Yeah, we're going to have a push for our class position, really. It's a good, I think there's about 15 in our class, so yeah, and first local, hopefully.
Good, we won't let you ease yourself in then. Steve Orman-Smith, Simon Jones. Good to go. Michael, you happy?
Hi, that was good to see it. Busy. Yeah. First, the baptism, first day out.
It's short, isn't it? Short and sharp.
Short, sharp, hard in the car, landing on big long straights like, but here.
They're all going to be hard on the car this weekend. Michael McDade, Declan Casey. To remind you, we are mixing ranks this weekend with the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, the British Historic Rally Championship and the Manx Rally Championship. We'll not get a word with Joe McKeon. We must have some issues to sort ahead of the next stage. Cars go from here to Airy, which is an 8-mile blast, so Lee, how's that gone?
It was all right, aye. Just getting used to these new specs. So, not nothing before with specs on, so.
What a way to ease yourself into wearing new spectacles.
Well, got to do somehow, isn't it?
all together happy enough?
All good with everything, aye. Happy.
What are you looking for this weekend?
I'm looking for a finish and a good haul in the Protyre Championship for points.
There we go. Sensible head on in his championship points and a good finish. If he gets both of those things together, that will be a good weekend on the Manx. And I'll tell you what, bet it's hot in here, Wayne.
Oh, hot in here. Oh, it's scorcher. Be nice to go back to service now with a drink.
This looked like a missile through those stages. Did it feel like one?
Oh, it's quick, but I messed up the hip in. So it's all right.
Well, let you get back to it. It looks like a missile. It's built like a missile. But a Darien T90 GTR is something I quite like to pedal on a stage like this. Voss, opening stage of the Manx National. Welcome to live coverage of the second round of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. It is 2 qualifying rounds of the championship here on the Manx. And at the moment, James Williams and Ross Wissick lead the way from Mark Kelly and Will Atkins. Callum Black, Jack Morton, despite taking a cut they shouldn't have taken, are sitting at the moment in 3rd place. It's not bad damage limitation. George, that looked fun in there.
Yeah, we did some skids for the crowds, that's what we're out for, and yeah, kept it all together, so yeah, it was a good crack.
So a big fight as far as the Manx Championship is concerned as well here this weekend, and a lot of local crews out having a blast around lanes that you should know very well, no pressure.
No pressure at all, but yeah, we all want to go home with Best Manx Award, so yeah, that's what we've got our eyes on.
Plenty of sideways from a Manxman in an E30 BMW, I am sure. We are missing and Danny, aren't we, in that other Manx BMW? We're so used to seeing out here. It's strange not to see them out, but I know they're out marshalling an arrival control somewhere, so hello to you guys if you're tuned in or when you're watching this later. We hope to catch up with you all over the weekend. Got a lot of friends here on With the sound, just a couple of challenges to overcome here, but we're back. Richard Slinger coming in with Mark Twynham alongside for his second run through the stage. You're pushing hard out there, I can tell.
No, I'm having a lot of trouble, to be honest with you. You've got a serious misfire which was bothering us on stage one, and I handbraked it a hairpin up there and the handbrake stuck on that one, so we're not having a good run. So I'm still limping on with the misfire. We haven't got the ground.
Turns out the handbrake sticking on looks quite dramatic.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
Oh well, it looked like he was trying hard, but Richard Slinger actually had a problem with the handbrake, which is what caused the car to look so wild through that one. Gordon, you're working hard in there.
Oh, it's very hot, very hot. One boiler on my power steering keeps cutting out, so aye. So,
something you can sort?
We've had boiler with it for a wee while, but we've ordered another motor, but it's never arrived yet, so just need to get on with it.
That is a worrying problem to have 2 stages into a very long rally, and the next stage is a long one as well. We go into the 8 miles of area. I say long, we get longer towards the day. At the end of the day. Rob, smooth enough for you in there?
Yeah, it's lovely in there. Bit of gravel, bit of bumps. Great fun.
You know when the dust is being kicked up, you're going to have a warm Manx.
Yeah, absolutely. Just can't wait. Great, isn't it?
Rob and Alan in that beautiful Mark II. I love that colour scheme. Mike, how are you getting on?
It's like a sauna in here. Yeah, hesitant start, but not bad. Yeah. Comfortable so far. I need to get my toe down.
There we go. Time to get into the rhythm. 2 short tests. Will Lillian's a man who, as far as the historians are concerned, will go well in that Motorcraft liveried Mark II. Looks nice, doesn't it? Couple of our competitors rushing to get off. These first 2 stages providing a very different challenge for the crews, and they just can't wait now. Right. There's a steam train, very poetically, chugs past us under the bridge here at Ballabeg Station. Tiny little picturesque station at the end of the stage, just down from Ballador on this Paul Vache stage. 3.48 miles to kick things off here on the Manx National. How was that?
Interesting, good fun.
Tell me more. Interesting, sounds good.
Yeah. On the limiter in 6 just down there, so for about 10 seconds.
Can't say that very often, can you?
It's not bad for the first day. Yeah, just enjoying it really. Weather's good. Yeah, enjoying.
Get into the rhythm for the next few. They're a little bit longer.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. Oliver Davies enjoying being on the limiter there. It's an interesting change from what we've seen for a lot of other rallies. Was that any better through there, Matthew?
Took 11 out of my time there. Wake up, man.
Yeah, wake up. But you've got plenty of time to wake up.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
What are the kids' names on the dashboard?
That's Maxen and Miko.
Beautiful and lovely little reminder of why we do it. At the moment then, Callum Black, Jack Morton showing is having a time for the 3rd stage. We'll keep an eye on that one. Obviously, let you know how they drop in. Billy, how's it going?
Yeah, so far so good. Bit exciting in there, but yeah, we're yeah.
It's short and sharp. Don't get too excited too early on, will you?
Not so, no, we're fine.
Well, you and Plug can get into things now because you've got some longer stages coming up.
Yep, it'll be all right. So.
I love the livery on this. Proper clubman Mark II Escort livery. I remember when I was a kid, all the Escorts looked like that. Sort of trio of white and slanty lines, the technical description. We didn't catch up with him on that run, but we will the second time through. Mark Higgins you saw through there in the Works spec, David Appleby Engineering, TR7 V8, Carl Williamson alongside. If you're following our challenge to spot all of the Works, or former Works drivers and co-drivers on the entry list this weekend, let's see how many you can get. There are 4. You may have spotted one we haven't, but I think there are 4. There's a big clue in that TR7 V8 that I just mentioned, but I heard that start up in the service area earlier, and I mean, I've heard it start up before, of course, but it sat there on its fat tarmac tyres. It just looked incredible. At the moment, okay, Donna's showing me that we have got more time. Oh, we have got times through. Okay, so James Williams, Ross Whittaker really pulling away after that 8-mile stage through Airy, on his way now to Ingerbrecht for another 7.3 miles. 15 seconds, just over 15 seconds now, the gap. Roger, it's always hard to know where you feel after the short stages like that, but you were going well.
That was good, I enjoyed that. One little moment on the hairpin onto the rough stuff, we were like facing to the sea, but other than that, it was all good.
Wait, you didn't go into the sea, so that's the main thing?
No, could have done.
You're facing down the road and staring down at the next stage, which is Airy. A little further along, coast and inland here on the Isle of Man. So Callum Black, Jack Morton still hanging in there with the problems from their earlier don't cut moment, causing that puncture in the first stage and causing damage to the car, which they do need to check out, but at the moment 15 seconds back in second place. Lee, much better through that one. You looked happy enough after the first.
Time, aye. Enjoyed bargain. I am doing all the crap. Aye, all the wee bits where you're just that wee bit cautious until you've had the first run. Go for it.
Go for it. Lee and Cole Hastings will be going for it today. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Richard, what a nice day for a drive out in the Manx lanes.
Nice. Well, it's a Friday drive out, not a Sunday drive out today. Yeah, a bit of a baptism of fire in there, but it's all right, yeah.
Short stage is a good way into the rally.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Feels long, though.
There we go. Gareth, happy enough?
Yeah, good, really good. Tricky stage in there, but yeah, happy to get through it.
One more. It's we mentioned it earlier, but it is interesting to see the comparison. My plan to only get people their second time through has sort of fallen by the wayside a little. There you are, you heard it from Mr. Morris himself. Surely all the way into that, Sam Collis was shouting, "Stop, it's Woodford!"
It was.
How did that go?
It's good, yeah. Furious, like. Yeah. So it comes everything so much faster than the gravel.
It's over before you know it, though, isn't it?
So much faster than the gravel, everything comes at you. But we'll get there.
Car looks amazing.
Yeah, good.
Richard Jordan, Sam Collis alongside in the car prep. Shell Oils Mark II. How good does that car look? Splendid, doesn't it? Enjoying himself and just, I say feeling his way on the asphalt, but we'll have a look at the times and get our own view on that. You really are working hard in there.
It's warm in here, like it's lovely though. It's beautiful weather and beautiful scenery. I think you get to see some of it, like.
It must be nice having had a good first 2 stages, thinking how much mileage you've got to go.
Look, and hopefully we are there at the end. It's all about staying in the thing, like, so we're happy out.
Good feeling inside most of these cars. This morning, I know how hard the crew here at Manx Motorsport work on this rally. They're incredibly proud of it and the reputation that it has garnered, and it is an oversubscribed entry this year. Bit better through there.
Yeah, just a bit tired here, so yeah, happy enough. We'll go and get into this next one now. There's a nice stage, this next one, I like that, so we'll see how we go.
Keep grabbing the old glimpse, and you looked a bit neater through there.
Yes, yeah, just bedded into it on the first one, and yeah, knocked the rust off.
There we go, Rory, happy enough with his second run through there. Bit of improvement, as you might expect. And because I'm just grabbing the old snippet, you guys will be watching closer at home. I sort of grab the old snippet and think, wow, they look like they're trying. And actually, it turns out they've got the handbrake stuck on or whatever it is. We will speak to Adrian because actually we'll get him on the second run through as well. And just it's interesting to see the difference. How was that?
Good, yeah, it's nice to wake myself up in the afternoon or morning or whatever time it is. But it's always good to get the first.
We're on Manx time, it doesn't really matter.
No, it's good, it's fine.
Is that for me? Right, guys, enjoy, and we'll catch you on the second run through. I've just been handed a bit of paper. I love that. A bit of commentator information handed over by Adrian's co-driver. Andrew, how was that?
It's pretty good. The car's getting very hot, so we're losing a bit of power. But hopefully it's okay and it just keeps going to the end. But yeah, felt pretty quick through there.
Good stuff. Andrew, local man, losing a bit of power in the Mitsubishi Evo, with it being so hot. Occupational hazard when you come to the Manx in weather like this. Thank you to Ashley Trimble for that extra information. Big names. Just looking down the list to see if we could count him as one of our former works. We can't, but a bit alongside some big names. It's the Isle of Man resident here for many years. Alongside Adrian Spencer in that Subaru that we just saw. Mark, a bit cautious through the first one. Were you happy with that?
Yeah, I think it was better. Yeah, definitely better.
It's an unusual challenge, isn't it, being able to try and go again in the same stage in this championship?
Yeah, it's meant. Yeah, like it.
I think the drivers would all quite like that. Run the stages back to back and run it all as one loop in the morning and go for the second stages back to back in the afternoon. It would give them a chance to get a direct comparison between the times. Hang on to that for me. I have an earpiece in my ear which has fallen out, so producer Wade, if you're talking to me, I'm going to struggle right now. Not in so much of a rush this time. Happy?
Yeah, really happy. We were first historic on the first loop, so that's good, and just beat it by a second, so we must have been on it.
The fight's very much on, isn't it?
Sorry?
The fight's very much on now.
Oh, mate, it's the historic class is a class today, so and all weekend, so hopefully we'll be there. Okay, gotta go.
Thank you. There we go. Emir Hall giving a quick whistle to let us know that we gotta go. Look at this, arm out the window. Baz, you look relaxed.
I wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that if you saw me a minute ago. Anything but relaxed. But no, good first stage like that. So
everyone reporting that it's going to be very close in the historics this weekend. There's a lot of big names here as well.
Yeah, well, we'll just do our own thing and just see where we end up. Don't want to really get embroiled in that. So we'll just see.
There's time yet.
Lots of miles to go yet.
Time yet for Baz and John to get embroiled in that. Spent yesterday trying to get to the island with Baz's service crew. Thanks to Steve and the team for the entertainment. Adrian, happy enough?
Aye, with a wee bit of a misgear there at the first hairpin, but that time was better than the first one. The first 32, I think we got there.
I caught a quick glimpse and you looked smooth in there, nice and tidy through the dusty bit.
Yeah, trying to be tidy, trying to keep myself at bay. There's a long way to go yet.
There we go. Our historic cruise kicking up the dust here is not something they can always bank on. Look, I told you we were going to catch them on the second time through. It's not happening for us, is it? David, this sounds amazing. Nice to have a double V8 soundtrack here in the Manx lanes.
Yeah, he's right behind me. which wasn't good to start the first stage, is it? You know, have Higgins on your arse, but there you go.
There we go. Val looks like she needs an ice cream. David Kynaston. Val Thompson alongside. Okay, we'll talk to you very quickly then. Second gear problem, anything else?
Yeah, we just got only second gear, so
we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Mark, a legend in these lanes, comes here with perhaps a bit more pressure on his own shoulders than the rest of us would be putting on him, but his inner work spec TR7 V8 and back in the day in the hands of Tony Pond. Well, they did the business here in the Isle of Man, didn't they? And Mark Higgins has done the business here over the years as well, a works driver. One of the 4 works drivers and co-drivers on the entry that we mentioned earlier. That challenge still on, by the way. Nissan, Honda, Ford. In fact, he won the Manx National in the Stobart Focus World Rally Car, didn't he, a number of years ago. Quick word with Seb. We'll go around the other side of the car. Another man who was stuck with me in the airport yesterday, and Gary has managed to get over here. Well, getting here was the first challenge, and then the second one was right there.
Yeah, it was right there. To be honest, I was more scared on the shakedown stage than I was in that. But no, really nice stage. Car feels good. So yeah, let's see where we go from there.
You get to do the shakedown stage all over again, plus another half this afternoon.
Can't wait.
We heard from the crews that the shakedown stage here was very fast indeed, and it does form that Kerristal stage, which we will see. The first stage of the loop. Go back out this afternoon. 4.3 miles the Kerristal stage. The shakedown was roughly the first half of that, and then the split off the road. Jerry, you need good tyres on days like today.
That knocked the cobwebs away a wee bit. It's good. It felt all right. A bit slow at start, but second time round.
Second run through now, so you get to take a bit of time out yourself and see where you went wrong.
New guy in the seat as well.
Doing all right?
Yeah, good.
Baptism of fire for a new partnership. Phil Sandham alongside a man who we know well here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. In fact, Phil was one of our pundits last year, joining Mark James on one of the rounds. I think it was Epping where Phil joined us, wasn't it? Like Argyle last year. Paul Morris, it is hot out here. We should keep saying about how lovely it is. Exciting too.
Yeah, very exciting. It's the times are quite similar with these crews coming through now. Will Rowland's going really well in this Historic.
Yeah. Will, we spoke to a few minutes ago. Rob, second time through, better?
Yeah, a little bit better. A bit untidy, but it's okay. We're there or thereabouts.
Makes it look faster.
Yeah, something like that.
Great to see a real bumper crop of entries in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship this year. A record number of entries in the championship, and a number of them joining us here at the Manx National this weekend. How was that?
Hello, how are you? All right? Yeah.
Brakes smell like they've been working hard.
They're not the only thing working hard. But yeah, no, we're okay. Just trying to remember what to do.
Will, what's the story of the flower behind you?
Say again, sorry?
What's the story of the flower behind you?
A flower?
On the roll cage.
Oh, that's from Corsica. They gave it them as good luck in Corsica. I don't take it off now.
I love that, little stories like that.
I wear it out at night, don't you? But I do actually. But
Will and Ian's Dave Williams with a Corsica flower on the roll cage. I hope it's a fake flower, because otherwise this isn't going to last that long. Oliver, always interesting to have a direct comparison. How is that compared to the first?
3 quicker. Yeah, 3 quicker.
You said 3 quid?
Yeah, sometimes you try harder, you go slower, don't you? So yeah, 3 quicker, yeah.
So those are 2 short, sharp blasts to get us into things. Now you can get the rhythm, can't you?
Yeah, definitely getting to the rhythm now. Good to go.
There we go. Good to go. Oliver looking confident and happy. Lots of smiles from our crews. Chris Woodcock and his hard-working team here will be delighted to see the smiles on our competitors' faces. Morris, you look like you've got something burning to come out of those lips.
Nah, just Jack Bowen's just said Dave Willett stopped at the last junction. It looks like the steering's broken, so whether he's clipped a curb or the bail or something.
So let's talk about that drama for Callum and Jack this morning. Callum was beating himself up at the end of the second run through here, wasn't he? Knowing just how much quicker he could have gone. He was within 1 second of the rally leader on the second run through, having had that cut through the first one. That's a schoolboy error, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but like Callum said to me, he was travelling at quick speed, and unfortunately these things happen, you know. Who knows, he may needed to scrub a bit of speed and got into a cut that he shouldn't have been cut in. We don't know, but yeah, he was hard on himself, but he'd be...
Frustration from our reigning Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally champion. Now if I flick to the overall results, it's a paper down as I bang into the satellite link as I do so. Hopefully I haven't lost you. If you are watching at home, welcome to live coverage of the Manx National Rally. It is Today, round 2, and tomorrow, round 3 of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship is a bumper entry, an all-star cast, no less than 4 former Works Rally drivers and co-drivers joining us for a 130-mile adventure on these iconic Manx lanes, Brandywell Cottage, Druidale. They're all here. And we'll be bringing you live action throughout this weekend. 15 stages to go. 9 of them today, 6 tomorrow. Today split into 2 legs. This is the first of those stages. Rudy is fast.
He's fast, yeah. But good. Yeah.
No issues?
No issues, nice. Kept it nice and clean.
Looking to get in the hunt then?
Hope so. 3:38, so I don't...
Quietly confident from Rudy Lancaster. Guy Weaver alongside. You look even happier after that run.
7 seconds quicker. That was tidier. Getting there now. Thank you.
You just need a practice run on each of the stages, don't you now?
We did shakedown. We weren't awake for that. I mean, the wrong tyres. This is much better.
Okay, well, you've got Kerastall to look forward to later, and shakedown's the first part of that.
Lovely. Can't wait.
It's going to be fast, isn't it?
Thank you.
Roger looks happy. The DKMS Blood Cancer Charity livery from Lively Race Graphics looks stunning in person on that car. I hope it looks just as good for you watching at home. You think I'd know by now, wouldn't you? I'm just wandering around the wrong side of the car. Not the wrong side of the car, don't take that the wrong way.
It used to be that side, last one. But no, it's changed to
Getting into things?
Pardon?
Getting into this?
Yeah, it's the first time I've driven it, so yeah, it's okay. It's a bit twitchy here and there, but I think that's...
It's a fast day for getting used to one of these, isn't it?
Don't like jumping at the deep end, is it?
No. I would say you could ease yourself in, but it doesn't really happen on the Manx.
Say again?
I would say you could ease yourself in, but I know that's not going to happen.
You can't do it on here, can you? No. Cheers now.
Good to see our drivers jumping up and stepping into more powerful machinery. And Eaton. Gonna get myself run over on by the end of the day. Ian Jackson alongside. Owen is fast in there and it looks hot in here.
It's very fast in there. That's my first ever competitive tarmac stage and it's some eye-opener. That's all I'll say.
Well, the eye-opener is yet to come because that is just the first of 15.
I know.
Did you need a reminder?
I don't.
There we go. Owen McMacken looking like he's having a ball in there. Do you know what? I'm nicely envious of anybody who's out there in the lanes doing this because they're all having so much fun. We love it when you are having fun, Richard.
Now I've got a dab on though now.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to get on in the longer ones.
No.
Now I might run out of steam.
Well, that's fine. There's plenty of steam in here.
Yeah,
not going to run out of that.
No, not yet.
You set me up for that one. It was nice. Thanks. See how Daryl Taylor got on in the Martini-esque Taylor Motorsport Fiesta Rally 2. Martini livery on this car makes me very thirsty. You must be pretty thirsty in here as well.
Porn star Martini car, yeah. Yeah. Good run that, yeah, we've done well, I think. Yeah, first run out. And yeah, some stages.
You get the rare treat now of seeing how fast you go through the second one. They're exactly the same.
Sorry?
You get the rare treat of seeing how fast you go back to back.
Oh yeah, it's we haven't done much road rallying, so we're going to keep pushing and see how we get on. Yeah.
Got Daryl Taylor. Dylan Thomas alongside, an experienced pair of hands. Be careful with those road rally references, Daryl, because this isn't road rallying, although there was a time when, looking at this car of Richard Jordan's, road rallying used to look very much like this. There was a time, Sam Carlis, when road rallying used to look like this on these lanes. Yeah. Was that fast?
Fast. Horrendous.
Big grins on your faces, I love it.
No, it's real fast. No, it's just so much, everything comes up so much faster than on the gravel line. So, the only thing we've worked out so far is I'm not strong enough to pull down brake with these slicks on. Doesn't like it, does he?
Well, Sam's been having his Weetabix and I've seen him get into all sorts of angles, so you'll be all right there. Look at the energy inside these cars. It's really good to see, and I hope you can feel the energy at home as well. Paul, it was a long journey just to get here for you with the car, but here you are.
Yeah, we had a bit of issues on the Northwest stages, but we're here through a lot of help, you know, like everyone else in rallying. It's all about people helping their friends and that, so yeah, really love that stage. Fast, we're on the limit in a lot of places, but it's only a 1600, not a 2.5 millimeter like last time.
It's easy to forget how long you were out of the seat before coming back this season, but do you lose it? Do you forget it?
And
Yeah, could do with a bit cooler, but it is nice to have nice weather, isn't it? Ben, Ian, how's it gone?
All right, mate, yeah, bit of a donut on the hairpin, but...
Oh, obviously on purpose, Pinitsy style.
Naturally, yeah. But yeah, no, other than that sound.
It's a shame the spectators are all at school today.
Yeah, isn't it, yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Nice and happy despite their hairpin and a bit of a sling around it in the wrong direction. Phil, happy?
Yeah, good. Yeah, no intercom for the first one, but the second one was much better. Yeah, so yeah.
At least it's not that long to not have an intercom for. The next one might be a bit more problem.
Yeah, no, I've got it sorted now. So.
Good stuff. Crews coming thick and fast now on the 30-second intervals. We've got crews doing their first stage and crews doing their second stage.
How you doing, top man?
How's it gone?
Yeah, really good that stage. We took 9 seconds off our stage, so 3:21, so happy days.
I've said to a few crews, it's an interesting challenge, isn't it? Being able to see back-to-back how faster you can go.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. I think you can just push that a little bit more.
Is that the trick? Should we have the stages run back-to-back every time?
That'd be great, yeah.
It's like having a ghost on a car on a computer game.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, top man.
Alan enjoying chasing himself down through that stage, and this pair, Baz and John, have been just being very cautious about what he says and not giving it the big one coming into this opening. That was the opening stage, so we'll forgive you that, but you know, we need to see a bit more excitement, a bit more passion in this second stage. So go.
We've given it some passion down there. We've given it some big handbrake. We've had a little jump. So yeah, I reckon might not be the quickest, but I reckon we look all right. So.
The time might have been quicker through the second stage, but the passion was far greater. Baz, will you let John pick a Vance? Got that. We're going to let the... No, we're not. John Forrest, Paul Gribben, one of our Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship competitors, you can probably just see from here, has got a flat tyre and they're a bit too close to the control. They're going to stop and they're going to change that. And I wouldn't bank on us getting much reaction from them at this stage. So let's have a quick look at the leaderboard at this stage then. At the moment, 3 stages done. And I wouldn't say that James Williams and Ross Whittick had it all their own way, but they're piecing together quite the lead at the moment, just under 16 seconds, the gap to our reigning champions, Callum Black and Jack Morton, who had that problem through the first stage. And while they will be ruining the time that they lost as a result, they wouldn't have lost 16 seconds, I don't think, through that one, with the puncture having taken the cut that shouldn't have been a cut, taking damage to the car at the same time. But they might have lost a bit of time following it, because we know that the brakes were binding and smoking on that side of the car, and Callum was reporting some issues with the steering. So looking forward to seeing them getting that car sorted out, straightened back out, pointing in the right direction and back on the pace, because I've got a feeling we are going to have one heck of a battle. Because do you know what? You look further back and there's really only a few seconds at most between most of our top 5, 6, 7. In fact, 5th and 6th, Steve Hall, Neil Roskell, did exactly the same time through the third stage. 6 minutes, 20.2 seconds. The same stage time to the 10th of the second, showing just how close it is here. Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg really jumping on that pace now. Bit of a cautious start by Hugh's own admission. Was very gracious in his rally driver excuses and didn't really make any at all. Just very cautious. But I think we can forgive that, can't we, after what happened last year? Just giving this rally a bit of respect, which of course it needs, and with Rob Fagg alongside, a local man who knows these stages. I won't say like the back of his hand. That's a bit too much of a cliche because it almost makes it sound easy, and it's anything but that, especially in the weather today. It's hot work inside those cars, but Rob does know his way around the island, and he's the perfect man to get Hugh back on form and to get that pace back, which it looks like he's done. It was actually I'm just looking down the list, it was actually the third fastest time through the third stage for Hugh. Darren Atkinson, Matty Daniels behind in 9th place overall. And really a quite incredible pace from Darren. So the logistical challenge of trying to change tyres.
Hey, mate.
John, how did that go?
Yeah, good stage. We got a bit of a problem with the tracker interfering with the intercom, so I got no intercom really. So a bit interesting.
It'll be interesting for the next one, that's for sure.
It will, definitely. But anyway, we're still smiling.
That's the main thing. I can just about see that behind the helmet.
Thank you.
John Morgan. Linus Jones Edwards alongside. It's a bit like having a ghost car on a race sim, isn't it? Chasing your own time through the same stage back to back.
Yeah, it was good. It was better that time. I didn't look in the rearview mirror too many times. Yeah, but that's good. It's phenomenally fast. All of us is. I don't think I've ever seen such speeds in flat in top 2 or 3 times just on that one.
And an increase in average speed, a decrease in chicanes. It all means fast pace and good entertainment.
Yeah, increase in underpant. What's soiling? I think is probably the worst part of it.
David will be going shopping after this one. Oh, turns out there was enough room to get 2 cars past the special stage studio van in here. After all. So time's just coming in for stage 4 now. The Ingebrigtsen stage, 7.3 miles in the end of the first loop of stages before the crews get back to the grandstand in Douglas, the famous TT grandstand for the first service halt, and one that Callum Black and Jack Morton will be very relieved about. Anthony, you look cool as a cucumber in those shades.
Sweating like a pig, isn't it?
Cool as a cucumber, sweating like a pig. Just pick your analogy.
Yeah, well, it's very...
Sorry, you don't have to take your clothes off here. We'll do it later.
Yeah, no, I've got a bit of a brake problem. I'm not stopping very well, which is a bit of a worry, but we'll keep going to it and get back to service.
Good luck. I know you're not going to be desperate to talk to us right now, but a bit of a challenge at the end there.
Yeah, with that pump car just before the end, a mile
just before the end.
Yeah, 3/4 of a mile before the end. So.
Still a third of the stage in that one, isn't it?
Sorry?
Third of the stage in that one.
Yeah, better next time.
Oh, there we go. Puncture a mile from the end of the stage doesn't sound too bad until you reflect that the stage is only 3-point-something miles long, 3.48 miles long. So yeah, the time's just coming in. I was teasing you with that there, wasn't I? Not intentionally, I promise. James Williams, Ross Whittock still holding on to that lead then. Neil Roskell showing in second place at the moment. I haven't got enough time through to give you that confidently just yet. Ben, how was that?
Yeah, good. It's the car's a little bit dicey out there, but it's
Is that the tyres just really hot, or are you just getting into it?
We've got it a little bit soft, so around the high-speed stuff, it's very front end, very oversteery. So
very oversteery in a rally that you're going to be on the limiter for a lot of. That's going to be interesting later.
Yeah, it was plenty dicey enough at top speed there. So yeah, no, good fun though.
Stay safe.
Yeah, thanks.
That sounds dicey as hell, doesn't it? Very understeery in a big power historic Mark 1 Escort in that lovely Amigos tequila beer livery that we also see on Seb Perez's Porsche and indeed on the Stratos. Declan, it's hot work out there.
Yes, there's plenty of heat here.
Yeah, the weather's very good, isn't it? Yeah.
I can smell how hard the car's been working as well. You were pushing, weren't you?
Yeah, it wasn't going too bad. Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Next one, just try and shave some time off yourself.
Yeah, the next one. Yeah, just gradually work our way into it and see what happens then after that. You know, yeah, it should be good.
Declan says it should be good. He's gonna just keep banging through the stages and keep adding them up. Michael Harbour, co-driver, just grabbing a... Was Cameron just taking some fresh air, walking alongside the car there?
Aye, try and get some fresh air. Bloody warm.
Yeah.
Aye, good, but...
Decent performance, happy with it?
Aye, really good. Really good.
You got your hands full this weekend, that's for sure.
Aye, definitely. Always have.
Always have, there we go. Michael and Cameron, desperate to get a bit of air inside that car. I think Cameron probably wish he could walk alongside the car all the way to Erie, the next stage. Wiping the beads of sweat from your brow, that was hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah, so good though, so good.
It looked good. I saw I caught a glimpse in that one. I keep glimpsing, and it's a potluck who I see on the screen, but I saw you. You look good.
Yeah, nice. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, there's so many more.
Well, you've got the longer ones now. You can get into the rhythm.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, okay.
Rudy's off. He's into the third stage, and I will bring you a bit of an update of those leaderboards as we head towards the end of this stage. Well, you guys have had a bit of a baptism of fire out there, haven't you?
Oh yeah, you could say that. Yeah, it's wicked. It's, you know, getting to drive your car like that legally, it shouldn't be right, should it? But yeah, wicked. No, there's a few rocks and stuff, like where someone's caught Margaret's garden and brought a rock in the road. So now all good. Just I wouldn't say steady run, but yeah, I was trying. But we'll get into it. We'll see.
That's what we want. Not a steady run, not trying, just getting ready for a big push. These crews then, many of them doing this first stage for the first time here through Paul Varsh, deciding who's going to go first. John, that was very gracious of you.
That was a good stage. No, nice and short and quick, and
you get to do it again now and take some time out yourself. It's always good racing yourself.
I hope so.
There is that, yeah. Let's not count the chickens just yet. It could, of course, go the other way. Cheers, John. The Puma is off. Tim looks more like a fighter pilot or perhaps an X-Wing pilot.
How are we, Paul? It's a bit warm, isn't it?
It is a bit warm. A good day for a visor like that. How is it out there?
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. It's a few boys already out. It's a pity to see that, but it's really warm. We're just getting used to the car, the tyres, and yeah, just flat spot on the tyre there. And, yeah, but just push through it, see how we get on. And
you've really got to respect these stages as well, haven't you? Even the short ones.
Yeah, it's the first leg. You can't be a hero. Just take it easy, see how you get on, and just crack on through the night. And you know, the finish is there, isn't it? That's what we're here for. So.
Team happy enough? We talk about respecting the stages. You really do need to hear a lot of punctures, or not a lot, but a number of punctures at the end of these stages. Will, that looked fun.
That was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah. Go a bit harder next time.
Now you know where you're going. A bit harder.
Yeah.
This is where you find out if your pace notes are working, if you're listening or not.
Yeah, good. All good.
Here we go. You can see, probably, I hope you can see how hard the drivers and the co-drivers are working out there. Second time through better?
Yeah, we're 6 seconds quicker, but it's unbelievable.
Is that a frustration for you? What could have been for the first stage, or are you happy?
No, I'm over the moon, but we're still here. It's sticky in there. So it is. I'm used to it, the car does on the gravel, not on the tarmac. It's a lot more precise.
Well, we're going to start adding the miles next. Good luck.
That's it, thanks.
Owen McMacken, Shannon Turnbull alongside in an RS 1800. Quite happy to have taken 6 seconds out of their time, the second running through this first 3.48 mile blast. Daryl Taylor, you can just see smoke coming out of the air intake on the bonnet. We'll talk to the co-driver. We don't do that often. We should do it more. Dylan, how's it gone?
Yeah, great. Faster on that run again, so we enjoyed that one.
steam coming out of the bonnet is just heat.
Go and check it to be safe. Thank you.
Making it look like I meant to go to the wrong side of the car, but you know what? It is good to chat to the co-drivers as well, isn't it? We don't do that enough. Barry, are you happy out there? The car looks amazing out here on these iconic lanes.
Yeah, you know, I don't do much these days, and for first stage, I got to be happy with that. Yeah.
When he gets a chance to do it all again, I do like Rothman's Escorts, as you'll probably know if you and I are connected in any way on social media. Got a real thing about, well, most rally cars, particularly historic ones, but a Rothman's Escort is fine by me. I will give you a class leaderboard update shortly. It's all coming a bit thick and fast, but you can get the results yourself at rallies.info. Paul, you'll know your time before I do. Were you quicker through that?
I think about 3 seconds quicker, so starting to get used to it now.
That's a good amount to be quicker. If you were sort of getting on for 10 seconds quicker, you'd maybe wonder what you did the first time.
Definitely, yeah. Generally, I'm always quite close on stage time, so yeah.
You're looking forward to the longer ones up next?
Oh, yeah, definitely get on the longer ones to be better.
There we go. Paul Evans, a lot of work from he and the team to get the car ready ahead of this second and third round of the championship, the Manx National, rallying's favourite away day. Simon, you look quietly comfortable sat there. You look actually quite chilled compared to some people who've been working really hard.
Yeah, I'm putting on a good front, aren't I? No, good, mate. Sunny day, nice car, Isle of Man lanes, what's better?
Pulling those gears when you're going as fast as you are here must be very rewarding.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Banging through them.
Yeah, and it's literally banging. I think you're overfueling, sending that through the exhaust as well, so yeah, sounds good, anti-lag.
There we go, big smiles. I like to give you a feel at home for what it's like to drive these cars, because it is a privilege to be rallying at any level. It's not a cheap sport. We know that. No one's ever pretending it is. But it's nice to get a feeling for how much the drivers are enjoying themselves. There's a man who's been enjoying himself. We could see that on the clip I looked at just then, yeah.
What a show, eh? Yeah, no, much better that time, neat, tidy. Back.
You're making sideways look fast.
Well, I don't know about that, but have a go, innit? Burn some rubber off. Nice one. Cheers,
happy. Now here's a car, the Monty Escort. Just look, Can the camera, Sam, have a look at the back arches on this. Just look at how wide they are. The Monty Escort lane. What a fantastic car to bring out of the Manx lanes. It's not just sat gathering dust in a collection.
Oh, I know, it's absolutely fantastic. It's,
Very quickly, tell me about the car. It is the Russell Brooks Monty Escort, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The Circus Violent car and bits and bobs.
So wide, and it just looks fabulous. It's one of those sights that we don't get to see very often, isn't it?
No. I thought it's time for it to come out of retirement for a bit, so let's have a go, see what we can do.
We last saw you in the Malcolm Wilson car, so you're not afraid to bring these cars out and use them, are you?
Yeah, no, the problem is they're just all sat there, aren't they? So use them. It is.
I love that, and I hope you can see at home just how wide and amazing looking the arches are on this Monty Escort. It's a real treat in the Andrews heat for hire colour scheme. Just have to look at yourself and wonder what year it even is. So hopefully you got a nice look at how wide that Andrews heat for hire Monty Escort is. I was bothering Paul Morris all morning about that car. Have you seen the Monty Escort, Morris? I haven't seen it yet, Paul. I've only just got here. It's nice, isn't it? Nice to see a car like that being used.
It's different, and it is nice to see an X-Works car being used, and let's hope it doesn't damage it, you know.
Yeah. So we talked about X-Works drivers and co-drivers, and I set you that challenge yesterday. You obviously came back. Actually, you missed one to begin with. I had to give you another clue. What about X-Works cars? We've seen that one. What else is there out? Anything that you can think of?
Nah, nothing really. I have to say the Dave Appleby TR7's nice, isn't it?
It is. It's not technically X-Works, but it is X-Works spec. I mean, to the point where the Roger Clark car that they've got, the Sparkrite car in the workshop there at David Appleby Engineering, they've actually modelled it exactly on that.
How many unarched Mark ones do you see? That's nice.
Indeed, and like me, Paul Morris likes a good unarched Escort. And I'm guessing Toby likes unarched Mark 1 Escorts as well.
Superb stage. We really had a good blast then.
I don't know if you can see the dash on this. I do love it when you've got a historic car that's got a modern dash and a modern take on a classic look. The 4-dial dash here just looks superb. You're having a lot of fun. What's the pace like?
Awesome. awesome. Just looking forward to having a full day.
You don't often have a chance to do a back-to-back stage, do you, either?
No. But we had a good run last weekend on Epping, so plenty of seat time. We're on it.
There we go. No rally driver excuses there for Toby. Plenty of seat time. He's on it. Kyle, over the years, C2s have gone very well on the Isle of Man. They just seem suited to it, but you've had a bit of a struggle out there.
Yeah. Let's see. Early days, let's go.
She's hard work, isn't it?
Oh, she's hard worker. She's hot, and it's definitely hot.
It looked like it was bouncing around quite a bit, and this is quite a smooth stage.
Oh, fucking right she was. I was hanging on there, so yeah, maybe stiffen the rear up a bit, but let's go.
There we go, let's go. Apologies for the little bit of passion we heard there from Kyle Casement, local crew, and Max Murray is hoping for a good performance as well in here. So battle of the C2s. I just said to Kyle, they go well here. A little bit bumpy perhaps in a car like this.
Yeah, it's a bit short travel on the rear, but it's nimble as well down the. I wouldn't want to be in an R5 down the thin stuff. So you lose a bit there. So it is what it is.
There we go. Very eloquent description of the. You don't get away with it that easily, Mal. On the brakes, sir. It's interview time. How's that gone?
Brilliant. Bit of a nasty left-hander where those walls are, and but we'll have it next time.
There we go. It's not often you get to do back-to-back.
It's about 120 down there, so brilliant.
Enjoying himself.
I just saw it. 120 we were doing on there. Fantastic.
There we go. Look how much they're enjoying themselves, isn't that? Let's have it, he says. Mel Boyd, let's have it. A bit easier with 4 tyres.
Smiling this time, yeah. That was much better. Yeah, 20 seconds faster, so great.
Shows, doesn't it?
Great. Magic.
There we go. That's good. And another treat for us. Normally, if a crew has a bad stage or an issue in a stage, we don't get to see them put it right. But of course, the second run through means that we get to see them put those demons to bed. Car looks amazing, and it looked a lot of fun out there.
Thanks. Well, you know, we've tried.
Yeah.
And we're still going, which is excellent because we've not had the best of luck this year. So
finish on the cards, hopefully, and a big push if things start to go well later in the day when you get the rhythm.
Tomorrow, maybe.
There we go. That's good, isn't it? Fighting talk. We'll look forward to seeing Lee Armstrong, Ken Bowman through the first day. Just get a finish under their belts and a big push for tomorrow. Apologies for not bringing you much in the way of leaderboard updates. You can get them yourself at rallies.info. Mark, it looks positively almost road rally spec, but it looks a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's try and leave some black lines everywhere.
It's the right weather for doing that.
Yeah.
Lost something, sir.
Oh, just get my seatbelt.
Yeah. Push then today?
Oh, just get to the finish, I think. Good old laugh for tonight, I think, in the dark, isn't it?
Bit of fun along the way. Of course, some of these crews will be, Mark included, doing that stage tonight in the dark. You've got a bit of a leak at the front you might want to check out.
Checking out a bit of water shoes, mate. The brakes are sticking on now, so we're having a good start, aren't we?
There we go. It'll work for the service crew after the next 2, but he has got to get through the next 2 first. You can smell the antifreeze just dropping out the front, and stinks actually. What's that big grin for?
Oh, well, it was better that time. We were quicker that time when we're starting to get into it.
You're wet washing on the washing line.
Today, if it doesn't keep dry today, it'll never keep dry, will it? And the weather, yes. So, yeah, onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Everyone seems to be really enjoying themselves out here.
Yeah, it's a great place to rally in the Isle of Man because all the stages are very compact and they're together and that, like. So, yeah, so it's good.
And you're following in the footsteps of giants, no less. We'll see some giant performances today, I have no doubt. And I'll tell you what, brakes on that. Chris, you have been cooking those brakes. They're steaming.
Yeah, it's pretty
it's pretty fast in there, and then obviously you got some really sharp braking, and then even on the Pool Vase road, you know, you're proper on it, and then you're braking really hard for your sixes and stuff. So, but yeah, I've got new pads. I mean, they're brand new actually. They've only done like 20 miles. So.
Were brand new.
Yeah. They'll be on eBay next week. They'll be 80 quid. Somebody will have them, won't they, for an E30? You know. So, but no, it's really good. But you just look at the quality here. How this rally hasn't got a main sponsor is beyond me, because the social coverage, the media coverage you guys give, you know, the work that Manx Autosport and the oversubscribed, over 200 entries, you know, and Chris Woodcock and Mark Allison worked miracles to get an extra 10 in. So well done to them and MS UK for allowing it. So yeah, listen, it's crap quality event, and it's.
There's a man who's enjoying himself, and he's a strong advocate of the rally and the club who are putting the hard work in. Chris Hees, Rick Sutcliffe, enjoying themselves in that E30 BMW, working the brakes really hard. Okay, we're just hearing that Callum has lost 1 minute and 40, probably as a result of those issues. We will come back to you on that very shortly. First of all, Ben, how was that?
Yeah, good. It's probably one of the more fun stages.
I like having back-to-back stages because I get to see drivers enjoy themselves the first time and then come in with a massive coat hanger grin the second time.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit more used to this bus driver steering.
It's still a bit oversteery.
Yeah, it's just weaving all the way. We'll sort it out. We've got 5 hours, haven't we?
Excellent. You've got 5 hours. You've got a lot of stages as well to get that car sorted out. Mick, these are bumpy, lively little things, but God, do they go well in here.
Yeah, it's awesome, yeah, it is. I'll get used to it and it'll be even better.
Back for the C2s today then, you got your eye on the other two?
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a good go anyway. See
Look for the next one.
Cheers, Bob. Thank you.
But it's hard work out there, isn't it?
You know what? It's hot.
Hard work.
Hot and hard. Yeah. Loose.
Yeah.
Loose.
Is it?
Oh, it's good though. Good crack. Yeah.
You wouldn't expect dust, would you, on a rally? With that rain that long, that dust is an alien concept.
The Isle of Man is anything. Could be hail in an hour.
Don't say that. I'm stood out in it. He said that with a big grin on his face because he sat there in a warm rally car. So whatever happens, it's going to be okay with that. Sean, it looks hot work out there, but you look neat and smooth.
Sweat's pouring off in here. No, it is good. Be good to get through familiar stage again, second run through, so just take a couple of seconds off again now.
It's a rare treat, isn't it, be able to do it back to back?
Oh, it's unbelievable, especially along the water, so it's just class, unbelievable.
Nice. Those coastal scenes are lovely down there by the farm, and our official championship photographers will have some nice shots as well. Look out for those later on as we go through the weekend. Do stay tuned for the championship page because there's some great content coming up. Daniel, how was that second time through?
Yeah, it's a riot that yeah, we went 8 quicker, so lot to find in a short stage. Either I was driving a bit too slow to start with, or...
I was going to say, does that mean that you're sort of thinking, oh, it's frustrating, the first one should have been faster?
I've had a lot of people tell me not to go and put it in a wall, so that's kind of what I'm doing, really. But yeah, everyone just takes a mick at me, really, so I'm just trying to just not get shouted at.
You haven't put it in a wall, so you're having the last laugh right now.
We're 2 stages down, lot to go.
Yeah, 13 more. Right, that must have been better that time. A bit longer, nice. Or so miles, followed by a 7-mile blast, and then back to service for the end of the first loop. Tim, you look like you're enjoying yourself.
I've just told myself wound it back a bit. It's only the second stage, so looking forward to my home stage, which is the next one. So fingers crossed we go well.
There we go. Tim's looking forward to Airy, the next stage, which is his home stage. And I think it's fair to say, I don't think anybody would disagree, drivers who've achieved this or not, if you do manage to get your time pretty close the second time through the stage, that's a mark of experience, I think, because you know where your pace is, and you found it earlier on. If you're taking 8 to 10 seconds out of yourself, then you know, you're still feeling your way in and you're not quite certain about where your pace is. Will, how was your pace through that one?
Yeah, it felt all right. Yeah.
Much faster than the first time?
I don't know. I think we're about 5 faster. Yeah.
5 faster.
Yeah.
So thereabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all good. All good. First time together, so it's, yeah.
There we go. Imagine getting to know. It must be a bit like marrying someone that you've only known for a week and going on a honeymoon, sitting in a rally car and doing the Manx for 2 days alongside a new co-driver. What's the story with the dog in the window behind you?
Oh, it's my daughter's dog. It's for good luck.
What's your daughter's name?
Mara.
Is it bringing you good luck today?
Hopefully. Better than 2007 when we was here.
Yeah.
Down the mountain.
You don't want to be doing that today. You're not going to go near there today, so you'll be all right. Woodford. Berwyn, it's hot work out there. You've got some airflow going on, it's cool.
But it's very enjoyable though, isn't it? Just the weather for it.
It looks good.
It looks fantastic. Nice grip. Looking forward for the rest of it.
You get to chase your own time now.
Yes, exactly. Chase your own time.
If you're just tuning in, some of our drivers here have done one stage, some are on their second run through this opening stage, this 3.48 mile. How was that?
Oh, fantastic, yeah. Really brings it all back now after 7 years, just how good this is, and just getting the confidence in it, it's going to get better and better, I think.
Staring at that dashboard, looking out onto these lanes, must feel pretty special.
Oh, yeah. I think to do the Manx Rally is a big tick off your bucket list, and here we are, and we're doing it.
I said earlier, it's nice to see rally drivers enjoying themselves, and these guys really are enjoying themselves. I'm not against bringing you that. I want you guys to see how much these competitors are enjoying themselves out here. Rob, Gary, how's it going in there?
Brilliant, love that stage. Felt loads of grip, hopefully we've got a decent time.
You guys were so chilled this morning. Everyone else is frantically kicking tyres, checking the car, and you and Gary just chilling out with the family and the crew.
I'll just get the shades on, have a sit back.
It's taken a lot of work to get here though, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, there's always plenty going on. Bit of a refresh on the car, new livery by my friend, so yeah, really good.
Car looks good, crew look happy. Second time through this first stage of the day for Rob Fisher and Carrie Bates. Here's a sight you love to see. We've got Mark Higgins here in a TR7 V8, but it was in one of these that he really captured our imaginations as rally fans in a Group A Nissan Sunny on the Isle of Man on the Manx Rally. I'm going to let you take your helmet off and enjoy your moment, Chris. What does it feel like to drive one of these down these lanes?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. It's quite take some balls to hang on to though. Jesus. It's yeah, it was.
Is it dancing around?
It's down the back end. Whoa, yeah, there's I think it's where your camera crews are on a hairpin left between some walls. Flat from there, and it was just the back end was hopping, and yeah, it was bloody good fun though. Oh, brilliant. Ready to go for round 2 now.
What a sight this is. Well, you get to go and chase your own time, a bit like a ghost car. And actually, we've all probably had one of these on a PlayStation game from time to time.
Yeah, and old Granny's driving at Tesco's as well, so it's brilliant, isn't it?
There we go. That is a sight. And to see Chris enjoying himself, has had some ill health in the last few years, and it's nice to see him out in the championship this year. Is it better that time through?
Yeah, it's getting wham now.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, yeah, mate.
Those arches are quite wide for some of those lanes, aren't they?
You just got to watch them like narrow gate posts and everything, because it's like got the yumps up to it, and it's like, ooh, how wide. Really? But no, but it's good.
There we go. Look at that. Just watch that car drive off. Just look at that. TWC 234R, and was 235R the other one? I'm probably getting a bit beyond myself, trying to remember things that aren't quite there in my memory. That's a big grin after such hard work.
I know, very hot.
Fun though.
Yeah, brilliant, yeah, enjoyed it.
Was he getting through these first two and then get the hammer down, or is the hammer already down?
We're having it.
Good stuff. Nathan Bolton, Phil Kenny in the Evo 9. They're already having a go. That's what we like to hear. Nathan's already having a go, Stephen, are you?
I'm trying, mate. I had a big moment then. I thought that was going wrong already.
even after last year.
Whereabouts in the stage was that?
Just as you turn onto the rough bit, it went always all over the place, but we're still here. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Picking the dust up and bringing some back with you. Enjoy the next one.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm guessing that when you've had a big do in the stage on the Isle of Man, you know about it. Stephen definitely seems to know about it, didn't he? So you heard a bit earlier on, a bit of news I got in from producer Wayne, that Callum Black, Jack Morton have lost a bit of time at the moment. A fair way off the pace, 1:42 back from the lead. So I'm just getting my head around the live results here. Matthew Atkinson and his rallies.info system giving us really up-to-date times here, which is great. I'm just looking for, right, Callum Black, Jack Morton, there we go. So at the moment, 8th place overall. They started fighting for the lead, despite that issue in the first stage where Callum took a cut that wasn't a cut, carrying a bit too much speed in, and as Paul Morris said, perhaps it could have been a little different had he not used the cut to scrub off the speed, so you can never say never, and there's no point talking about what might have been, but it has definitely affected their day. We saw there were issues with the car afterwards. The steering wasn't right, the brakes were smoking on that side of the car. He's down in 8th place, but James Williams and Ross Whittick lead the way. At the moment, 48.4 seconds ahead of Mark Kelly and Will Atkins. Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg slotting into 3rd place now. Just over a minute off the lead, 16.4 back from the Skoda R5, opening up a little bit in the top of the overall leaderboard at this stage. You managed to rein it in a bit more there, Kyle. You looked a bit nervous after the first one. Something hanging off the car. Kyle's having a quick check round. Maybe a guard or something underneath, but you can hear something trailing underneath the Citroen. You okay?
Yeah.
Maybe caught a bit of shrubbery or something?
Hellish vibration from the back, but we were only 2 slower, so I took a bit more caution, but not too bad. So, yeah, on to the next one.
Pushing hard in and out of the car today. Kyle in the C2. Max, you were looking with interest there, I'm sure, at what was going on.
There's just never a dull moment with him. That's about it, really. He's always messing with something.
Yeah, there wasn't a dull moment inside that car. What about you?
Nah, we do our best to keep it neat and tidy. He doesn't let me do anything stupid, thankfully.
Well, you've got a longer stage now to get your teeth into and get the rhythm now.
Yeah, all good. We're on it. Cheers, mate.
Could almost have our own little C2 R2 Cup here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, couldn't we? So back to the overall leaderboard at this stage then. James Williams, Ross Whittick leading the way, 48 seconds ahead of Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg. Sorry, ahead of Mark Kelly, Will Atkins in 2nd place. Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg, 16.4 back in 3rd place. Given Hugh's, by his own admission, cautious start to the day, that does bode well, doesn't it, that he's already on that pace. Simon Bowen, Craig Simkis behind, Steve Wood, Kenny Holt, Damien Toner, Aidan Gallagher and Darren Atkinson, Matthew Daniels, all ahead of Callum Black and Jack Morton. Reigning Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally champions, what were you showing me there, producer Wayne? Okay, so the Darien T90 GTR, yeah, Wayne has retired. Just starting to click on the 3rd stage, the area stage. They're absolutely gutted. And that's the championship done for the year as far as they are concerned, which is obviously a big chunk if you're losing both days of the Manx National. It does give us 2 days of point scoring action. It is really, really hot out here. I'm not going to complain because we complain too often about it being too cold and wet and miserable. The phone's out, you've been working out your times.
No, it was good though, good.
It looked fast?
Yeah, great.
Happy enough?
Happy enough.
Here we go again.
Right choice of tyres.
Right choice of tyres is a good start. Harry Walshaw alongside Tony Davies in that Evo 9. Was it better that time, Mal?
We nearly caught him.
You nearly got him.
Nearly.
Yeah,
Smiley faces. Yeah, I can see.
it's the load of gravel in place is trying to wash you out, but we are second time round, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Go. Told you, everyone's absolutely loving these stages so far. Granted, they're short, sharp blasts, but nice to see people really enjoying themselves, isn't it? Colin Blunt alongside Michael. That looked a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good. We're just going for a Sunday drive, really.
There's no such thing as a Sunday drive in a 205 GTI, is there, around the Isle of Man?
With 273 horsepower.
On a Friday.
Yeah.
Shall we keep going?
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Just a bit of development on the car. Next time we'll be out, we'll see a difference.
Well, there's nothing like development as doing the same stage back to back, so go and do it again and see how you get on.
Fair enough. Thanks, guys.
John, the registration plates are on, ready for the spotlights later on. Long way to go before that.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll get them on and get our net up and have a good clean run. Just that's all we're wanting.
For now, 2 short, sharp blasts to start the day.
Not too bad. That gets you up and going. So a wee bit sticky there, but well, we're getting there. Nice and warm.
Nice and warm and a bit dusty.
Bit of grip.
Bit of grip, nice and hot. Enjoying himself. More importantly. Sure. It's so hot out here. Is it as hot inside here as it feels?
It is very, very hot in here, yeah.
Decent run through there, though.
It was second time, first time we had a puncture. Yeah, and had to change, so sorry we couldn't stop then, but yeah, that was good that time.
You get 2 chances here, don't you? There we go. Tom Jones, Andy Conybeare alongside. Local crew in the B14 car, registered for Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship points. And what a sight this is here. How does that look?
How we doing?
Goodness me, that looks good here.
That looked good. It was quite good. Not bad for a first stage. We was fairly nippy.
What a dashboard to be staring at with the Manx lane stretching out in front of you.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. We should have been there in a 2.6 and we broke it on Epic last week, so I thought we'd better bring this out.
This is lovely to see. Yeah. Did you find out what the top speed is?
Of this? About 125, I think. So.
You found it, didn't you?
I probably did, yeah, I probably did. 106 so far, any event, you reckon?
There we go. Look at that. Stuart Anderson, Adam Houston in the Group 4 HS Chevette. A car which, goodness me, if I was going to put a list of cars I'd love to do a Manx stage in, that would be very high up on the list, but so would one of these, actually. Is that good?
Yeah, brilliant.
It's always good to have a bit of a marker, isn't it, to do the stage back to back, not something you get all the time.
Yeah, it is good. It's good to get around to straight after, yeah, pretty good, yeah. Impressed.
Here we go. Michael's happy inside there. That looked glorious.
That was gorgeous, thank you very much. Yes, it was an experience and we really enjoyed it actually. Bit bumpy, but the BD was good.
Very bumpier to come.
Indeed they are. Looking forward to more.
So you're going to have back-to-back in that one, get to go a bit faster and just see quite how on the pace you were?
Well, as long as we can get through it safely, that's what it's all about.
And then you got some more rhythm to get hold of when you get into the longer stages.
Yes, that's better for this car.
Bob, enjoy it.
Good to see you, mate.
Bob Gibbons, John Harris. I'm always a little sad not to see Bob out in the old Forge Garage Mark II Cortina GT, remember that? But that Mark I will do nicely. It is a beautiful bit of kit, and Bob knows how to pedal it well, but he's come a long way to be over here, over from Wales, and as you heard, does want to keep it in one piece. Colin Knifeton, Kevin Knifeton alongside in the 3 Series. Just bypassing us here at the finish to get through and do that stage again. Don't forget, as always, we'll be giving away one of our Money Can't Buy Rally TV t-shirts on today's live coverage. How was that this time?
Yeah, and the bad tyres, but hard to think. I think they're the wrong ones.
Right, so just a bit slippy slidey.
Yeah, didn't feel it great.
Yeah. We'll let you get sorted and 2 more stages to get through, and then they can have a look at those tyres. Could be as simple as tyre pressures. It's extremely hot, the road surface. We can feel it stood here. It's had the sun on it for 2 days now. Yesterday was even hotter than today, so we've got to get the tyres right in these conditions. Yeah, we will give away one of these Rallying is Live t-shirts. All you got to do is get involved. Apologies for not got anywhere near the live stream comments. As you can see, it's thick and fast here. Berwin, is it thick and fast out there?
The gravel got us on the gate post this time. Spun it around.
No damage?
No, no damage. Just lost some time, that's all. But
that's it.
It was a long rally, isn't it?
It is a long rally. 130 miles. They've done just under 7 of them now. Berwin Evans reporting that the gravel caught him out on that one. Here come Rob and Carrie. I'll hold my hands up. I haven't had time to look at times between that one and this one.
I think we dropped 1 second. I've no idea where because it felt faster, but hey ho, you win some, you lose some.
I'll tell you what that shows though, rather than taking 10 out of yourself, it shows you were there or thereabouts on the pace the first time.
Yeah, I love that stage. It's one of my favourites, to be fair. A little shorty, but we love it, so yeah, fair play.
On to the longer ones.
Let's go.
Let's go, says Rob. New livery on the car, renewed confidence and going well. Now you know me. You know this is what I love to see. David and Janet Crane in the Escort Cosworth. I was going to catch up with them earlier in service. Here we go. Got to be quick, have we? Bit of an issue in there or okay?
Everything good, everything good.
It just looks great seeing an Escort Cosworth out here on these lanes. And you see it all the time.
It's a lovely, fantastic feeling to be out again after last year. This is my first trip out since last year.
Yep.
So I'm happy with it.
And we were here for that as well. So you've got the short one out of the way.
Do some softer tyres, I think, on the first stage, but no, it's fun.
So you've got another back-to-back blast through there, and then you're on to the longer challenges.
Yep, yeah, bring them on.
What's your game plan?
Steady from the start, see who drops off, and then try and pick it up from there.
Sounds good to me. Like it goes. Are you gonna, I thought you were going to get it started again, Derek. How's that gone?
Fine, fine. First time on tarmac for about 12 years. So it's a baptism of fire.
Yeah, and these lanes are no ordinary tarmac, are they?
No way, no way.
Nice to see a standard RS steering wheel in there. It's quite, it must be quite historic looking at that dashboard and that steering wheel.
Yeah, it's historic.
Self-closing doors as well on the historic Spec Mark II, but you don't often see the original 3-spoke RS steering wheels, do you, in these cars? So the second of the Spooks Motorsports cars. You guys having a good run out there?
Loving it, loving it. Spooks built me a good engine.
Yeah, so I was obviously with Darren yesterday and we got caught in the airport, spent the entire day, and he was talking me through you guys and your challenges today. So what's the game plan, Marshall?
Just try and go as hard as we can safely and enjoy it, but trying to do our best we can.
And 2 306s in the team and another one to keep your eye on as well.
The dad's not too far behind me. He's always on my bumper.
He may be old, but he's still quick.
He may be old. I'm sure he'll give you that one. Marshall Kennedy enjoying himself there with his dad behind him. The first of the two Spooks Motorsports. 306 GTI 6s. Yeah, yesterday was a challenging day for anyone like me who was trying to get here. We had cancelled trains, set off at 7 in the morning, cancelled trains, cancelled plane. Had to get a taxi from Manchester Airport to Liverpool and book a inordinately expensive ferry trip from Liverpool to the Isle of Man. Eventually made it here 1 o'clock this morning, thanks to Paul Wakely for picking me up from the ferry port. It was a long, but actually thanks to Darren and Steve and the other guys we were with, quite an enjoyable day in the end. Albeit not exactly how we planned to get to the Isle of Man. This just looks sideways even when it's going in a straight line.
Yeah, I love it. Rear-wheel drive, action, old school. It's got to be done.
Manx lanes in an E30, you're going to go sideways.
Local boys, like, having a laugh. Yeah.
You know these lanes well?
Oh, I know them well, yeah. No need for the notes.
What's the game plan?
Just get to the end. If we get a finish, we'll be happy.
You can't go from a big grid. You're enjoying yourself, and I can see that you are. How good does Roger's Civic look? It just needs that Castrol livery to go with the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship branding, doesn't it? That looks hot in there.
Certainly is. Never been here before, so we're just doing a bit of learning.
How good is it? Just for anyone watching at home who is sort of watching this, and I can see you grinning like a Cheshire cat. Anybody watching at home thinking, what is it like to drive in a Mark II Escort down the Manx lanes? What's it like?
Brilliant. Brilliant. There's no other word for it. It's proper exciting.
Proper exciting, we'll take that. There you go. There's a great looking Mark II as well. Those fat blue mini lights only just fitting under the arches there. Nikki is all locked in. Doesn't matter, we'll go through the window, Nikki, it's fine. How's it going?
Good, yeah, that was enjoyable. But just try to get back into the swing of the car again.
Yeah, short stages are not best as well for doing that. You've got some longer ones coming up though.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them.
What's the plan?
Just keep it steady, get to the end, hopefully.
Sound like a rally driver. She said that with a big there we go. Okay, so co-driver would quite like that to be the plan. I've got a feeling it's not. We'll see you later. Hey, we've got a bit of a queue here. Willie, it's short, it's sharp, it's fast, and it's hot in there. Did I sum it up well?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That was fantastic, that stage. Yeah. It was really good.
Looking forward to doing it again.
Oh, yes.
There we go. Look, at this stage, we're one stage in. There's little point in me you later. Ant Elks, Al Lewis. You're right, it was hot.
But yeah, long 2 days. So first you must finish. So let's get to the finish. So.
There we go. And I suppose you could add that one to your Paul Woodford bingo. Any
Lovely. Yeah, superb. Yeah, it's great scenery. It's a good event. Really fast stage, that one. But you look like you're on your summer holiday. Range of experience. It's just going to be great. Brilliant weekend.
It's a big mini adventure in the Mini Rally Challenge, and it's a great step up from the juniors. If you're doing the Junior Championship, we'll let you get going. And if you're not, and you just fancy a close, fast-paced championship, that would be the one for you. What's it like in a Suzuki Swift Cup car on it?
Fun. It's nice and reliable, which makes a change. Yeah, nice little stage that to get us going for the day.
There we go. You get to do it all over again and take some time out yourself.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
There we go. There's nothing like racing yourself. Doing this to you. I stand there confidently. At the co-driver's side, and co-drivers don't usually like to talk to me. How's that gone?
Yeah, not too bad. For a first run in the car and everything, first proper rally, it was okay. Yeah, kept
first proper rally. What would you call a non-proper rally?
Well, I've done my fair share of road rallies and Tigers and stuff, and as you know, I've done a fair share in that seat. It's just a bit of learning, so we'll keep it clean.
It looks good. Enjoy.
Spot on. Thank you.
I believe I recognise that car as well. Tom, nice and smooth through that one.
Yeah, steady away, just ease ourselves into it. Nothing stupid. There's a long way to go.
There is a long way to go, and we can confidently say that ahead of 130 miles, can't we?
Absolutely. No, we want to get there to the end, so steady away to start.
There we go. It seems like a sensible game plan. Not an exciting one, but that's okay. I keep getting quite excited when I see these Civics, particularly knowing that Mark Higgins is on the entry this weekend, and these Civics went well in the hands of people like him.
Yeah, hopefully.
How'd it go in your hands?
Might finish.
First sprint through that stage go well?
First stage and first rally for us, so yeah, should be good fun.
First rally, and it's on the Isle of Man. Imagine doing the Manx National as your first ever rally. That is what is known in the business, in the trade, as a baptism of fire. Carl, this car belies the way it looks, because it's quite a spec under here, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Little 1300, perfect in there.
Yeah.
Dead neat and tidy. Good run. Enjoyed it.
You've got the big stages coming up after another blast through here. Looking forward to getting your teeth into those?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I think, obviously with it being such a low CC, we're going to struggle. Open roads, but tight sections like that, it suits.
You should know them well.
Yeah, well, that's advantage, isn't it, being Manx? So yeah, no, good start.
Good stuff. One of the best prepared cars in the championship. Jeff, car looks glorious as ever. How is it inside here?
Yeah, we're enjoying it. Yeah, first stage, so quite enjoyed that one. Looking forward to the rest of the rally.
Anyone behind you is going to think, wow, that's a big diff on that Astra.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But
so next short, sharp blast, and then we're into the longer stuff.
Yeah, it'll get better as we get on, I think, yeah. But enjoying it. Look forward to it.
Great stuff. That's all we can ask at this early stage. 8th in B11 in the championship standings. Coming into this round, 28th on the overall standings in that rear-wheel drive Astra. There, no, that's an Astra, Colin. Come on, how's it gone?
Okay, except it just keeps stopping all the time, but not fortunately when we're on the stage. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, so far just taking first couple done, just getting used to new gearbox, and all going well. So
looking forward to the longer stuff.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, the appetite's being whetted now.
There we go. Particularly with that shakedown stage, which does form part of the stage this afternoon. Goodness me, it is hot out here. Dave Riley wants to be off. We'll have another chat and make sure he's not stopping. David Crane and the Escort Cosworth just wanting to get through now to the next stage, but it's fine. We spoke to Dave and Janet the first time through, didn't we? Daniel, that's okay. How did that go?
Yeah, not bad.
still very dusty, cars jumping and sliding around all over the place, but been improvement on the first one.
No issues to report?
No, so I said, playing ourselves in nice, so all right.
Good stuff, longer stage coming up.
Yeah, let's bring it on.
On to the 8 or so miles of Airy up next. You all set for the longer stages now? Are you warmed up?
I think so.
How much quicker were you through that?
How much quicker were we doing? 5 seconds.
That's good. You're not too far off the pace to begin with then.
No, okay with that.
As you can see, the cars still threading their way through this first stage of the day. And if I can flick very briefly to the leaderboard, sorry, just juggling a number of things here. Producer Wayne is ready for me, right. James Williams, Ross Whittock still lead the way, and it is quite a convincing lead at this early stage. James will be happy with that. Neil Roskell, Di Roberts up next, 48 seconds the gap. And then, what is it, 24. Sorry, it's not, I keep doing that, it's Mark Kelly. Will Atkins in second place, isn't it? Neil Roskell, Di Roberts in third. I was looking at the times from Ingebrek there. Roskell putting in a second fastest time, 19 behind Williams, but very close beyond that. Roskell, Hunter, split by a second, only 3 back to Mark Kelly in that stage. So the overall leaderboard, James Williams, Ross Whittock, Mark Kelly, Will Atkins, the gap 48 seconds. Neil Roskell, Di Roberts, last year's runner-up here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship in third place. And then you've got Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg, just 2 seconds behind those podium spots at this stage in the Rally 2 Fiesta. Simon Bowen, Craig Simkis behind them. Steve Wood, Hull Kenny, former champions here 2 years ago in the series. Back at the moment behind them in 6th overall. And you've got Damien Toner splitting our championship crews with Aidan Gallagher alongside. Darren Atkinson, Matty Daniels doing an absolutely sterling job there in 8th place overall, 7th in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship crews. And then Callum Black, Jack Morton, who had that issue through the first stage and have been nursing an issue ever since, have dropped right back on the order, having got back to service and hopefully got the car sorted. We'll see them back out and on the pace, we hope, this afternoon. But there's a big fight back and a lot of work to do from 9th place on the overall leaderboard, 8th place in the Protyre crews at this stage. Will Rollins, Emir Hall doing a great job behind them. Then it's Steve Simpson and Mark Lenister just outside the top 10 at this stage. Wayne Sisson, Michael Hendry on an identical time to the Tudor Glass Fiesta Rally 2 up ahead from 12th place. So a fairly close leaderboard, a bit of drama this morning, and it's leg 1 complete here for some of our crews on the Manx National Rally Round 2 today of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. Leg 2 coming up this afternoon for those crews who've made it through the first 4 stages of the day. And we kick off this afternoon's leg with Kerristal, followed to Ballador, 2 stages, and we'll be in those stages. Very similar to this one, albeit a change around at the end of the stage. Instead of splitting left on the hairpin left down to where we are at the finish here, they go straight on towards Ballador. Ellerslie after that, and Little London, and I'm going to get back out to the stop line because we have got our mini rally challenge competitors out. Both classes in the mini rally challenge well supported here. The R50, normally actual aspirated cars, and the R53 supercharged Mini Cooper S variants, providing the bumper entry and I have no doubt providing the entertainment on the stages. We'll continue to bring you action from the stop line here at the end of stages 1 and 2. You can continue to follow the live results alongside at rallies.info and on the championship social media pages as well. How was that?
That's better that time, Paul. I think we're still too low geared, but
It's right, innit?
You're going to be saying that a long time this weekend.
Every time you're going to interview me, I'm going to say too low geared, Paul. Too low geared.
Yeah, you've got to find a bigger book of rally driver excuses.
Yeah, that's it. You're right there, but what fun. It is fun. I'm telling you, you'll have to have a go.
Yeah, I would love to have a go. I love nothing more than to be out there in one of these cars on these Manx lanes, but for now I'm quite happy telling the story. Richard Cookson, Jonathan Cragg alongside. Coming here just outside the top 10 in the point standings in B13, 28th on the overall championship standings. Getting a little bit more used to things now.
Oh yeah, I can smell the brakes.
They smell good?
13 seconds quicker second through.
At least you know the brakes are there.
Yeah, I've discovered what brakes are.
How much quicker?
Yeah.
Wow, so yeah.
13 seconds quicker second time through, but yeah, it's just finding the grip limits.
Yeah, you can see how much learning is being done in there if they're doing 16 seconds quicker. George Clark, Stephen Moises, they come here leading the R53 class at this stage. You guys are leading the class coming into this round in the championship standings. A lot of pressure and a lot of miles to keep it.
Yeah, I also think I need to change my boxers, Paul, if I'm honest with you. That was a bit too quick for comfort, that last bit there, but all good fun. But yeah, no, it's fun. A lot of us out here, 15 minis. So, you know, credit to John Goff for organising the team and the new organisation that's come in. It's fantastic, and hopefully we can all bring it home and have some fun.
They do look a lot of fun on these lanes as well.
They are sketchy, but fun.
Great stuff. Howard, R53 Mini Rally Challenge Championship leaders, enjoying themselves and quite happy. So did you get the hammer down, Nikki? Have you rehearsed this one?
That was a lot better, that one.
Sounding like a rally driver now. Has the game plan changed?
Yes. Foot to the floor the rest of the way.
Foot to the floor, the game plan's changed, it's on. Got a lot of smoke coming from it. Looks like the brakes from that Mark 1, so we're not surprised because that'll have been better that time round, will it?
I made a couple of mistakes there, but it was still as good fun. Okay.
Hot in here, isn't it?
Oh, it's hot. Really hot.
Get some air into the car. Get that slider open. A lot of smoke going from the engine on that Mark 1 now. Was that better that time out?
Yeah, that's better. It's starting to get used to her a bit now. But yeah, just keep getting on. So.
Mr. Weaver going to be happier with that one?
He'll be happy now, yeah. So. Cheers.
Here's a car that I love to see out. Danny Cowell, Sarah Jane Cool in the Samba. Here's a car that makes people smile, guys. How's it out there?
Brilliant. I mean, that's just mega. It's the first time I've had it on proper tyres in all the few years I've been using it, and that was just mint. That was brilliant.
Bit of local knowledge alongside as well.
Yeah, definitely, she did a grand job.
You need that on these lanes. Yeah, it looks great fun. We'll catch you after the second one.
Brilliant.
I've just put your door handle.
First time here, so super excited to be here.
One of the things I like bringing to people at home is just to show how much people are enjoying themselves here, and you've been really looking forward to this. This is a bucket list rally for you, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So just, really excited to be here. I really enjoyed the first stage, really good mix of stages, so yeah, excited.
Good luck getting out of the car later.
Thank you.
Okay, that's never happened before. That has never happened before. Oh, no. We nearly had a mini adventure there. Faster that time through, Jack?
That's much better. Yeah. Starting to feel at home again. Let's hope it stays this way, mate. Fingers crossed.
Sort of heading a little bit closer to home now. A little bit.
I hope so, mate, yeah.
A little bit. There we go. Cheers. The mini rally challenge continues here then at the Manx National Rally. There's a man with a big smile on his face. Tell me about it, guy.
Well, it was ace. Couldn't have gone better for us. Very happy. Julie did a great job, and yeah, we're welcome back to the minis of the Manx. So yeah, really pleased.
Talking to the R53 Championship leaders just up ahead of you on the road, he said he needs a new pair of boxer shorts. It's that much fun out there on these lanes in these minis.
Yeah, he needs to go a pair, doesn't he?
Let's get the fighting talk underway in the Mini Rally Challenge. Guy Butler, Julia Perry. They come here second in the R53 class. You could imagine why there's so much banter between the pair of them. Roger, better that time?
Oh, 10 seconds quicker. Going well. Pleasure. Enjoying it.
Inspired by that same video that I've been inspired by, Mark Higgins in a Civic. I hope you get to show him the car later. The Speedline wheels on that Civic, just filling the arches nicely. It's a great looking rally car and it looks so much fun. I've only been flicking onto little bits of the live stream as I've been hopping in and out of the studio van here, but we hope you're enjoying the action from home and you're managing to combine the live results with the reaction from our crews. We will give you a rundown on the leaderboard in a short while as the front of the leaderboard make their way through to the second leg of the day. Greg, happy enough with that?
Yeah, it's the first in a while, so, but I think we need to get going.
Well,
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Stopping and talking to us. First in a while, I've been in a rush to get off in the Seat Ibiza. They're good-looking cars, aren't they? These little Cupras. Just find myself wondering where all the lesser loved 90s hot hatches have gone, and those Seat Cupras are definitely on that list, aren't they? Remember, all you've got to do to be in with a shot of winning one of these Rally TV, Rallying is Live t-shirts, is tune into our coverage and get involved on the live stream. I love an AE86, this looks a lot of fun.
We're the only ones here at the minute, so it's all good, it's all good. First time out on the closed road, so.
Tell me about that stage.
Yeah, it's good, it's quick, it's a lot to learn though. We'll see how we get on. So
let's do it back to back now and see how much you did learn.
We'll see how we go, see what he's got to say about it the next round.
Yes,
so,
there we go. Bobby McDonald, Martin McCabe, enjoying themselves, and it's a different car than the one we were expecting to see them in down on the entry list as being in an Impreza. Matt, happy?
Yeah, really, really happy, getting to grips with it nicely. And
said we'd ask how it went the second time through. Faster?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's about right, though. You don't want to be much more than that, because then you wonder what he did through the first stage, don't you?
Well, this is it. You look like you've just snailed through.
It's the right progress to be making. On to the longer ones. First two short, sharp blasts done here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. You looked a little bit like you were surprised to be here the first time. You now look like you were getting into things a bit more.
Had to use a bit of my Manx knowledge from down south with no fucking intercom, so excuse the language, sorry. But if anybody's watching, Mum, Logan, whoever, I need some intercom, even though Logan's not.
Mum will be telling you off for swearing on the telly now. There we go. Coming here, 8th in the standings in the R53 class, Martin.
Yeah.
What are you hoping for? What's your game plan this weekend?
Try and get into the top 3 if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. First
Lovely weather out there, but that's nice for us and not so much for you in here. It's hot.
It's hot in here.
Still got your aircon.
Yeah.
See, you could have gone for weight saving, but for days like today, you were happy to give up a little bit of that. Just looking for where you came here in the standings. You didn't come here in the standings, did you? In the championship standings, you didn't score at the last round. We'll not talk about that, eh?
No, we're leaving it late. We're sort of teasing the year. Do you know what I mean? But
you in your car this time?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in the right-hand seat, and I've got a steering wheel and everything. It's fantastic.
Still fun?
Great fun. Yeah, brilliant. Good. See you later.
Second time through, much better?
Bit better, bit cleaner, very sweaty.
Lovely, nicely summed up. I'm just going to use that later. Bit better, bit cleaner, bit sweaty. That's it from the Manx Rally. That's not it from the Manx Rally, don't worry, but that's how we might end things later on as we go through to the last part of the entry list. Looking forward to seeing our Japanese friends as well in the classic minis here this weekend. I'll get used to it eventually, just like you will. You're normally on that side, so you're just like me.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, better run. Caught the guys behind, but they moved fairly sharply. So, no, good. Getting better.
You get the hang of it. Get some Protyre stickers on the. You can see it. I couldn't see it when he drove up there, but it's just under the other one.
About 6 quicker than the first run, so getting there. Yeah.
Good stuff, and he has got his Protyre sticker on. I can't tell our championship competitors off for not having the stickers on when they have, can I? Jack, happy enough?
Yeah, it was good in there. Fast, very fast.
So you're coming here second in the R50 class in the championship standings. This is a big, big rally to be trying to score points on.
Yeah, definitely, but we're here for the win, nothing else.
I love that. So I was going to ask you what the game plan is, and you've just gone in straight in there, and I don't want to say you peaked too soon, but this is the first stage of the day, and you're going flat out, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a long way to go, but we may as well start flat out.
Jack comes here second in the championship. He's going for the win by his own admission, and he's got one more run through that short opening stage. See how much better Tom got on through that one. Was that much better?
Yeah, well, 1 second quicker, but just again, nice and clean.
Shows you were on the pace the first time, doesn't it?
Well, exactly. You can't improve on perfection.
There we go. Bold statements, car by car here on the Manx Rally. Hope you're enjoying yourselves watching this if you're at work or wherever you are, as much as our competitors seem to be enjoying themselves inside the cars. Are you still enjoying yourself?
Absolutely, yeah, having a great time, hanging on.
Hanging on for dear life. You're on to the longer ones now. Did you improve much through there?
I think so. Messed up a couple of gears, but here we are.
Time-wise?
Yeah,
we improved a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. So
good
that's
stuff.
all good.
That's all you can ask for. 2 short stages, a bit of improvement stage by stage here on the Manx. You can see just how glorious, can't you? The weather is here. It looks hazy and summery, doesn't it, on the screen? And it's a long time since we've been able to say that. Shinobu Kitani, you've just seen come through in the
year, but then obviously
we will mutually, from a distance, enjoy each other's plight. I am sure I'm certainly enjoying theirs. Dave, how did that go? It's not really a day where four-wheel drive is going to be giving much of an advantage.
No, I'm lugging a lot of weight around, aren't I? And him.
I'm sure he was talking about the car, sir.
Oh, it's been going all right, that's all right. A bit rusty, but not done out since Mull, so...
Yeah, we'll just have to smooth things over with Gary on the way to the next stage. Oh no, Ian and Lucy are out of the Wolseley and look extremely frustrated. I'm just wondering if the marshals can not give them a push start. Seems we're on the after the stage here. So we'll interview the Rally Challenge competitor and see if we can perhaps lend a hand. Whereas you come here leading the R50 Championship standings, and that brings with it a little bit of weight on your shoulders because you've got to leave leading the standings as well, haven't you? That's the plan.
That's the plan, yeah, I hope so. We'll try. I got a bit too excited at the start of that one. No warm tyres, and I'm sure you all saw it. Overcooked it completely at the start, so not the best of start, really. But anyway, I'm still here. That's the main thing, so I'll get it right next time anyway.
It's a long way to go, isn't it? We'll say that a few times this weekend.
Yeah, it is. So get back in one piece is the main thing, but yeah, and it was great. I enjoyed that. Getting used to the car on these bumps. Yeah.
Great stuff, Championship leader. Going into the next stage with a little bit of a mistake under his belt. Not very happy with himself, but still, it's a long way, as he says. How was that?
Absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
I mean, if the R5 cars and the Rally 2 cars are on the limiter, I'm guessing you are as well.
We're on door handles everywhere, and we're loving it. So, yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Continue to enjoy yourself, sir. Mark Johnson, Stephen Butler alongside on the door handles and enjoying himself. How has that gone?
That is the craziest roller coaster ride I've ever been on. It's brilliant, first time here. We've got a gear problem. We haven't got any first gear. It doesn't seem to want to know second either, so.
Oh, when you come here 5th in the championship standings, you must have watched from afar the glorious tales we've told from the lanes here on the Manx over the years. It must be great to be here.
This has been on my bucket list for 30 years. I saw it on a video in Canada when we were watching the British Championship. Always wanted to do it when I moved here, and now I'm here.
I love the passion, and I'm loving watching you guys fight it out in the Mini Rally Challenge. Owen Kuehl, Mark Walk alongside, a bit of experience inside that car. I think Matt's done the Manx before, hasn't he? Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the car here. I love this. Look, we're talking about standard steering wheels. We've got Golf GTI standard steering wheel here, windy down windows. It's all you need, isn't it?
Well, it's all you need to have a good laugh and a giggle, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it looked good fun out there. Was it fast enough for you?
It's faster and it'll get faster as the day goes on.
Hey, I like that. That's rally driver talk, that is.
Yeah. Just want to get settled in. I've been in it for a year or two, so just need to get myself back in the game.
That is the way to do it. It's fast and it'll get faster as the day goes on. This thing looks the part.
Oh, well, yeah, she is. Yeah, first time out in 4 years since an accident, so just starting to learn the car again.
Just ease yourself in.
Yeah, that's the way forward.
Looks a lot of fun, that's the main thing. We'll look at your times later.
Thank you.
Thanks,
The second of our Spooks Motorsports cars.
Hello.
Roger, how's it going? Oh, bloody hell. Getting attacked by the intercom.
Sorry, no, sweaty. Yeah. Great, enjoyed it, but there's too much sweat coming down my back at the present moment.
Battle for family honours going.
Don't know how Marshall, he's got through anyway, obviously, as you know, but I don't know what his times are.
You know your time, of course.
Yeah, probably.
See you at the next one. John, 6th place in the R53 standings coming into this one. It's a good position to start fighting from, isn't it, here on the Manx lanes?
Well, maybe. I'm just out for a jolly, mate. So.
Do you know what? I can smell those brakes. I don't believe a word of it.
Well, after it understeered on one of the bends back there, but yeah, I got the hump a bit. But no, it's all cool, mate. It's all going well. Thanks.
The hump on the first stage will hopefully translate into red mist for the next. There we go. It can only get better from here. I love that. John Day, Will Brown. Will confirming that things can only really get better from here. Kevin, it's a top 10 championship standing position at the moment coming into this one in 9th place in the R50 class. What are you hoping for from this weekend?
That sounds pretty good to me. If we can keep that, be happy with that. Yeah. It's I'm
hoping for a bit more fighty.
Yeah. First stage on the Isle of Man, so.
All right, we'll give you it. We'll see you after the second one, and I want fighting talk. You can see, can't you, how much fun our Mini Rally Challenge competitors are having here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, a mini adventure here on the Manx. I'm just looking to see, Mark, what championship position you join us in here, because everybody's fighting for points here, and you're just inside the top 10 in the R53 class coming here. Of course, you already knew that. How was the first stage?
Very good.
try to keep it neat and tidy rather than full out attack. So we just wanted to get through this neat and tidy and no incidents. We overtook this car behind us, so we're going quite well, I thought. So
It is a mini adventure, isn't it?
yeah, it is exactly that.
There we go. Keep enjoying it, and we'll see where you end up in that championship battle as we go through the day. From that mini, the R53, we go to the Mini Mayfair. Martin, I always love seeing this thing out, as you know. You got overtaken by a newer Mini. What's that all about? Come on.
We don't want one of them.
You got overtaken by it. Come on. Get your Mini on us up.
100 brake horsepower. I've only got about 90 to 100.
I know. This looks great fun on these lanes.
Yeah, it's good. Bumpy.
Yeah.
Very rough on that section, but yeah, it's good.
Banging your head on the roof.
Yeah, bouncing around. Good job you've got this on. You can't hear all the bangs and rattles.
There are plenty of those in an old Mini. Keep enjoying yourselves. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Another run through for the Mini Mayfair pair. Martin Mellin, Neil MacDonald. Well, John, I'm looking at your championship standing 11th place in R53 coming into this. What's the game plan? Hang on to that. Get yourself into the top 10. Go for the win. What is it?
Yeah, go for the win. Why not? While we're here, something like that. We had a disappointing SMC, as in we took a stage max. We would have been second overall at SMC with the tarmac cup this year. And tonight, let's get finished tonight and then push tomorrow if need be.
Go for the win. Big push tomorrow after getting a finish today. I will do. Okay, guys. Second of our Japanese cruise, Osama Samida. We will try and speak to some of these guys in the historic minis before the end of the event. Jacob, you look like having a lot of fun. I'm just having a look down to check the championship positions coming into this. You'll obviously know before I do. You are at the moment 4th in R53, so what's the plan this weekend?
We want to get a bit more of a reliable car. We had a DNF engine blue Anglesey, so it's a bit of a confidence build for us and the car's reliability. So we also want to get to the end of the event. Like, that's the key bit. So
But you're in the top half of the championship standings.
we're going to build and build and build. There's some quick guys out there, but we need
to Martin and a couple of others. I want more fights. So this is your first stage. We'll give you that. Second stage, more fighty talk. Okay. Let's get that mini adventure underway. If you're just tuned in, you're coming towards the end of the coverage from the first and second stage here of the Manx National. Gareth, I'm just checking your championships. You're 3rd in R53. You're in podium position coming into this round. What's the plan?
Well, this is a long rally, 2 days. It's going to be really hard on the cars. You know, I've had some reliability concerns over the last couple of rallies. So
That's the rally driver excuses. What's the plan, sir?
The plan is to push hard and come as high as we can on day 2.
Fighting talk, one stage in. But thanks for the context as well. Oh, well, this thing's been working hard. I can smell it.
Getting there, yeah. Yeah, getting used to it now.
Yeah.
A few miles and they're about to be okay.
Yeah, you're on to the longer ones now as well, so you can really give it a big push, can't you?
Hopefully, yeah. Get used to it.
Don't see enough GC8 Imprezas out these days, do we? Wow. Doesn't this look great? You knew I was going to say that, though, didn't you?
Yeah, get some comments, but that was a good stage. That was. This is our second year here, and yeah, that felt good, felt quick. So just keep it going.
Do you feel like Tony Pond or Jimmy McRae staring at that dashboard in the lanes?
It's been a bit of memories in it, so it's good for the people as well. They love it, so it's all
Nice.
good.
Enjoy. Thank you for bringing it out. What a great looking car that is, isn't it? Right, so championship positions coming into this one. What are you hoping for?
Hopefully a top 3 in the class. That would be the aim anyway.
Good. Rally driver talk after the first stage. Better that time?
Hard to tell. Hard to tell. I was
going shopping for underpants after this one.
100%, yeah. Hard on the brakes there, so I don't know. We need to be careful with these so we don't overheat them, especially this temperature. So.
Guy that you said that, and he said that you needed to man up.
There's a lot of beep words I could say about Guy. I love him to pieces, but beep, beep, beep.
We want to get the fighting talk going here in a mini rally challenge. Are we working?
We're always fighting with each other. It's great. It's lovely.
Okay, the camaraderie is as hot as the competition. The question is, did the Samba go faster through that stage?
Definitely went faster that time. Well, I hope so. I hope the time says that.
Driver, confirm? She's just enjoying herself, I can tell. Right, keep it going. We'll see you later in the rally. Or later in the day. Danny. Okay, they've got to go, and they haven't got a door handle anyway. Emma's always quick to bat them on. How was that?
That was better this time. Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, happy with that.
Battle of the Mini Cooper S's as well.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I love it. Love it.
Great stuff. Thank you. Stephen Higgins does love peddling that thing round the Isle of Man. He said he's got a lot of words he could say about you as well.
Well, we had a stop for gin and tonic on that time. Yeah, it was very nice. And lime, not lemon, that's the secret. Yeah.
Right, okay. I'll be sure to tell him that next time. Thank you, Guy, Julia. As you can see, Ian and Lucy are really struggling with the Wolseley Hornet, which is absolutely gutting to see. It's fantastic to see something different, and a Wolseley Hornet is a classic car favourite of mine. Bonnet's going back on. Let's hope that means, look at that, the Wolseley grille. I'm guessing the badge doesn't still light up if the bonnet comes off that easily. Don't know, maybe you could put a couple of watch batteries behind the badge, couldn't you, and get that Wolseley badge lit up. I hope they get it going, and I really hope that the badge does light up so we can see the Wolseley badge. Did you know that Wolseley badges used to light up, Sam? You're not really bothered either. No, there we go. But I think that's quite cool. It's good to see it out. Yeah, better second time through.
We did stall, but other than that, it's a bit quicker for sure. So, yeah, see how it goes.
Still some progress to be made then.
Yeah, definitely. Literally all the rally, I think. So.
If you can see the level of prep inside here, it's not your average AE86. You've got a World Rally Championship style button cowl in the middle, and you've got your electronic readout, your paddle shift. This is quite a bit of kit, isn't it?
It's fairly well sorted, yeah, for sure. So it's 2-litre XE in there, goes well.
Even the seating position very well thought out. Guys, enjoy the next stage. The mileage starts to creep up now, and the challenge really comes alive, and hopefully so does the adventure that you're all on going into the third stage, Erie. After that, we're into big mileage on the Isle of Man. How did that go?
18 seconds quicker.
Does that leave you frustrated that you didn't go fast the first time, or happy with your progress?
I'm on the first one, so it does make a difference, doesn't it?
Well, clearly it does. 18 seconds worth, right. You'll be looking forward to the next one then with that intercom working correctly. Jack, fighting torque, remember?
Yeah, definitely. A lot faster through that this time. Getting used to the car on these roads now, be a lot more committed.
Did it take a lot of getting used to on these roads?
I think so. It's my first time here, so it could be,
Great challenge though, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, you get to see into some long mileage now, because that's not something you guys have been that used to in this championship so far this season, so enjoy.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, that's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just very slow on the first one, just wasn't sure. I mean, we had a big moment into the first hairpin right. I mean, I was locking up, almost spun it, but yeah, it was fun. I'm here.
Well, if you're quicker on the second one, you're still here. You can't say much more than that at this stage.
I just was very cautious on the first one, but the second one we pushed it a bit, so we'll see. It's a long run.
See you on the next one. The mileage creeps up now. How was that?
Yeah, this year come back again next year. Last year, very too fun.
We love seeing you guys out here. You were going well. It looked fun.
Yeah, thank you so much.
There we go. Thank you. Shinobu Kitani, I can confirm, speaks English a lot better than I can speak Japanese. I feel very bad for saying that earlier now, but great to have a quick chat and a bit of reaction at the end of the stage. Tell you what, doing this job, you go from one extreme to the other, and we've been freezing cold, wet, miserable maybe not, and muddy on the northwest stages to bright sunshine here. Right, fighting talk, are we ready? Have you rehearsed this one?
No, it's all good pear-shaped a bit. Just, we messed up again on the same bit, so yeah. I'm consistent.
Okay, what was the time like compared?
No.
Few seconds quicker.
Oh, a few seconds quicker, that's all right.
That's good, that's not as consistent as you thought.
Yeah, it was all right. Just, embarrassment in front of the cameras like usual, but,
That's what the cameras are there for, so don't worry about that. Right, you start to add the mileage up now.
Sorry, say again?
We start to add the mileage up now. Erie, Ingebrek, we start to get some big mile stages under our belts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just trying to get used to the tyres a little bit, I think, because, you know, on the circuits, we seem like we could just jump on the brakes and stop the car, but here, we're just pushing on, so it's, you know, don't do anything silly and put ourselves in an early bath-like, so we're just, yeah, we'll grow into a bit, we'll be all right.
Brilliant. Wes Guilford is just learning his craft a little bit and noticing how different, it sounds obvious to say, but it's not that obvious really, is it, how different the disciplines are between the circuit rallies that some of these guys do. Of course, they've done Rally North Wales, the SMC stages at Anglesey, and then the Manx National Rally. I can't think of 3 more, can you, producer Wayne, 3 more different challenges to start the Mini Rally Challenge season off with, but it's, look at this. A clap of the hands must mean we've got some rally driver fighty talk.
We have first and second gear this time. I had to get out and fix the linkage, but not a problem. Absolutely flying through there. Car's working great. This is just, you can't describe how much fun this is.
So you've actually been out underneath the car and fixed the gear linkage as well, Owen?
On it, I had to reconnect the linkage. It'd come off, so we had no first and second for that first stage.
I think you can fully well call yourself a rally driver now. You've had to fix the car in between stages. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Love the Canadian lilt. It's nice to have Owen with us in the Mini Rally Challenge and out here on the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. Is that better that time?
Yeah, bit hot, but yeah, a lot better. Very fast.
Start to add the mileage now.
Yeah, well, we'll just keep pushing like we are. So.
Enjoy.
Thanks, mate.
Well, John, the brakes were smoking like hell there.
Yeah, they're just smoky brakes. Was he a minute ahead of me or just 10 seconds? You've been chatting to him for a minute, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, obviously that. I don't know. You have been working those brakes hard.
Yeah, maybe.
You're not very impressed with your own performance yet, I can tell. But you'll get there.
Yeah, I'm going slow in a minute, mate. So just don't want any.
John doesn't want any dramas, but I'll tell you what, those brakes are having a little bit of drama all of their own. Will they cry enough by the end of 130 miles over 15 stages this weekend? Time will tell, but they're certainly having to earn their keep on that car at the minute. James Williams, Ross Whittock lead the way then. At the moment, the first leg of the event complete. They've finished the first 4 stages. And we go into this afternoon's second leg, starting with Kerristal, which will be the shakedown stage, which we heard from our drivers this morning reporting was extremely fast. It was their first sight of the increased average speed on the island here on the Manx National Rally. And a bit of a baptism of fire for them. They do that shakedown stage plus another half of the Kerristal stage. Then 2 stages of Balladul, and we'll be here for action and reaction through those this afternoon at around, what time will that be, producer Wayne? It'll be about 7:30, something like that. So time to grab some dinner, some Friday night rally action for you on the way after dinner tonight. So James Williams, Ross Whittock lead the way, and it's a 48.4 second gap back to Mark Kelly and Will Atkins. Tipped to go well here. They're doing just that in the Skoda Fabia R5. Neil Roskell, Di Roberts missed out on the championship last time out. They're on a big push to overhaul and put that behind them and get that championship title this season. 3rd place at the moment on the Manx, on day 1 of the Manx, and indeed on round 2 of the championship as a good way of starting that. And we'll continue with that leaderboard in just a minute. Kevin, how was that?
That was better, I think. Yeah, I don't know what we did time-wise, but it felt better.
Feels better sometimes, that's what matters. Yeah. See you at the next one. So that's your top 3. Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg, just behind, 2.3 seconds behind, in fact. Neil Roskell and Di Roberts. Oh, good.
In the swing of it now, much better that time. much better.
Some nice long stages to get your teeth into now.
Yeah, the trouble is we're running out of power as we get to about 6,500, 7,000 RPM, and that's it. That's all we've got to give on them.
See, the Rally 2 guys are telling me the same thing, so, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Better that time, much better, happier now. First stage out.
Little Mini Mayfair sat on the needle stop on the rev counter and on the speedometer as well. That's a big smile. It went better, didn't it?
No, terrible run.
It's an ironic smile, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we had a problem with this cut-out switch down here, so we were meant to be in front of that car, but we ended up second. And then I had that on my mind, and I messed up on a chicane, lost loads of time. So.
And you overtook him the first time, and he's overtaken you back again. I did tell him to do that, you know. I told him to get a bit of red mist and overtake the newer Mini ahead.
Yeah, but ours were an issue on here, and then a bit of bad driving.
Bit of work to be done then.
Definitely.
There we go. Enjoyable work, though it may be, here on the Manx National. So we will get through this overall leaderboard. Simon Bowen, Craig Simkis, just behind Hugh Hunter, Rob Fagg in 5th place at the moment. 6th, Steve Wood, Kenny Hall. 7th, splitting our championship crews, Damien Toner, Aidan Gallagher, but 7th in the championship crews. An impressive performance from Darren Atkinson and Matty Daniels at the moment in the Haldane Fisher Mark II. Looking for another B13 title, of course. Callum Black, Jack Morton having a stinker of a morning after problems in the first stage, after taking a cut that wasn't a cut, led to a puncture and has led to other problems, hemorrhaging them time. How's that gone?
5 seconds quicker.
There we go.
Lovely.
You said earlier that's about right. 5 seconds quicker, not ruining too much time lost in the first one.
No. The Japanese crew were fantastic earlier on. They really spotted me early, maybe a couple of seconds, if that. Not to worry about stage 1. Let's get it home tonight.
Get it home tonight. It's a long day and a long weekend ahead of us. So Will Rowlands, Emir Hall, just 6.9 seconds back from our reigning champions, coming here defending that championship, and indeed defending that Manx National win from 2023. When sister Michael Hendry getting back into the swing of things in the Mitsubishi Evo 10, 2.3 back from Will Rowlands, Emir Hall. That is a formidable performance in the historic Escort. Then Stephen Simpson, Mark Glenister behind them in 12th place at the moment. You may be interested to know that Mark Higgins and Carl Williamson are currently 15th overall, despite those problems. Also first in the class in that David Appleby Engineering TR7 V8, and hopefully with those problems ironed out, because Mark reported that they only had second gear, didn't he, coming into the stop line after 2 stages here, and they also had some problems with the handbrake locking on as well during shakedown. So I mean, there's still although it's been modelled exactly off the works car, it's a very unknown and unproven machine with a lot of development still to go. But you've got to say, when it's going, boy, is it going. And it's exciting to watch. I enjoyed watching that through the stages, and we hope you enjoyed watching that and our Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship battles unfold as well on the first couple of stages this morning. The crew's now into the 3rd and the 4th stage, completing this first leg of the morning before returning to the famous TT Grandstand in Douglas for a well-earned break and no doubt some cooling down and some fluid intake before going out for 5 more stages this afternoon. It's hot work out there.
Is it? Yeah, the car's running pretty hot at the minute, but yeah, it's a bit slower that time. Caught up with that Mini, but still going well. So yeah,